Welcome back.
That's good.
Don't scare the baby.
Welcome back to the Commoners of D&D, where we've been out for 2 months. We had an ice storm.
Yeah.
But the crew's all here. I think we're going to throw it over to AJ first for a little bit of Tiger Skull RPG.
Anticipation by Kyle right there. Yeah, this episode and every episode is brought to you by Tiger Skull RPG.
Tiger Skull!
So, go check them out at tigerskullrpg.com for all original NPC encounters with 3D miniatures for your 3D printer and loot drop cards and digital illustrations and 5th edition stats. And you can use our code Commoners30 at tigerskullrpg.com for 30% off everything in the store. That doesn't just include encounters and 3D miniatures. That also includes merch,
That's
bags,
all cap.
shirts.
In all caps.
Everything.
No cap.
And you can also find them on Patreon at patreon.com/tigerskullrpg for exclusive deals, monthly content, all kinds of cool stuff. And right now they've got this cool serpent folk thing going. Can't remember what it's called. Sorry, Alex. But anyway, it's really cool. So check it out at patreon.com/tigerskullrpg. And then you can also give them a follow on Instagram at tigerskullrpg, and you can follow us as well at the Commoners Official. And subscribe to our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/commonersofd.
Gonna be playing some Elden Ring tonight.
Yeah, well, they won't hear that tonight, but
It'll have already happened.
Come check out our stream.
yep. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Sure.
Okay.
We're done. Tiger Skull RPG, thank
Dustin,
you.
why don't you? Yeah, thank you, Alex. We appreciate it. Dustin, why don't you give us a little recap?
I'm giving the recap.
Nope, Cameron, you got it.
He doesn't need it.
Yes, I need it for tonight because all the important things. All right, so recap from last week. After killing a bunch of people, they searched the. Do we have a party name? Because I don't remember. No. The party searched the house, found some orphans. The orphans mentioned disappearing children, and they blamed the deaths on the circle before swiftly retiring to Corvus's lair. They then brought the kids with them. Interesting decision. Quincy and Buck discussed that decision for the next 57 minutes. Bruce versus the Circle. No contest. All right, Rask. Rask does not get to have peeky, regardless of what he says. And Urs takes up life as a blacksmith. Quincy reports on the previous night to Quentin. Quentin feels threatened. That's all for that. And Buck takes the orphans to get a bath. That's weird. Vistrid.
Hey, he's a priest.
Vistrid.
Ryan made that joke last time.
Vistrid, Rask, and Gillard decide to visit an orphanage to pick up a child or two, and things went really awry.
At least the priest wasn't there that time.
Things went awry, and Gillard ousted his former inclusion as a warden of the academy, and we will pick up things there.
Okay.
First off, is that the first time that you've done the recap?
No, it's the second time. Last time I was not prepared. I didn't have anything written down, so I was just like, I think this happened. Maybe that happened. I don't know.
Okay, so
We need to double his pay so he can
since
write
no
the
one ever
script forever.
uses no one ever uses the inspiration, I'm not going to give you one tonight.
I always use the inspiration. I used it last time.
I've used it many times.
All right, so at the moment, we are in a little small, like 10 by 10 room. Rask and Gillard are standing right in front of Madame Grelka, the head Grelka, the matron of. I know the name.
Yeah, you told me.
Tekaquitha?
Tedequifa, yeah. And he has just stood up to an extra 4 inches of height, straightening his back, pulling his cowl down, and has proclaimed that he is a warden of the academy.
The now struggling academy.
Grelka, she... What's that off? Quick. What is that off of? I know
It
that.
was off of Ernest. Yeah.
Okay.
Quirry.
So, as you say this, she She kind of squints at you. You're who?
I remove my warden ring and show her as proof. My name is Gillard Alexander. I am the last remaining warden of the Academy of His Majesty King Draxus. And I'll hand her the ring for inspection.
That is strange. We had been led to believe that the Academy was no longer functioning.
It is no longer functioning. As I said, I'm the last remaining warden. I am saddened to say, but one of my fellow wardens, Bryce Alexander, and a couple of his volunteer recruits killed head warden Cladvir, warden Victoria. That's why I wrote her name down. Victoria Nodeste and Henry Fenris, in an attempt to overthrow His Majesty's source of continuing soldiers. And after a very private meeting with some of with His Majesty and some of his administrators, we've decided to take a new approach to the Academy system. We'll continue. Hello. We'll continue to use Block E as it was before, but we've decided that volunteers cannot be trusted at this time due to the current insurrection in the Hornbeam Forest. Is it Burnheim?
It's Burnheim.
Oh, sorry, I wrote Hornbeam. And the insurrection in the Hornbeam Forest has made things too tumultuous to continue as things were before. So in an effort to create a more trustworthy elite class of soldier, we've decided to recruit children and train them up and teach them the honor and respect of His Majesty and His Majesty's kingdom in order to create a more elite guard. It's His Majesty's belief that the long game is the best way to really root out these insurrectionist rebels called the Inkling.
Bravo. First of all, give me a deception check with advantage. I'm giving you advantage because, I mean, it was well argued. A lot of truth in there.
Yep. All right.
Use that inspiration if you got to.
I got a 13 and a 2, but overall my deception's a 19.
Okay. Open roll. That's cocked.
What was it?
It was between 17 and a 3. Very well.
As I am sure you're aware, this must stay between the two of us, as we do not know how far the Inkling spies have invested themselves. You're not the only orphanage we'll be visiting. If you know of any others in your region, I'd be happy to take that information. But once we finish in what's this area called? I don't remember.
Vale Coast.
Once we finish in the Vale Coast, we'll be heading east. We are at this time and place. We are avoiding the Burnheim Forest, as we can't let this spread. That we're reviving the Academy. My compatriots and I'm Rascal's in the room with me, right? Yeah, I'll give you a hand signal. We're here to look into your academy because we were hoping to recruit some of your orphans that you said no one wants. Because I assure you, His Majesty wants every citizen in His kingdom, and He wants to give them the best life possible under His guidance. Well, I will say I was quite taken aback when I found that children are disappearing. So we wanted to check that out and make sure we nipped that in the bud. And we were hoping for quarterly or perhaps yearly children of a certain age once they're ready to be to begin the training process. This will not be harmful in any way to the children, as you have assured me you care about them, and I can promise you we will too. They will receive a different regiment, geared more towards kingdom loyalty and His Majesty King Draxus. And when I say that, I kind of nod and do a little whatever you do for King Draxus.
She kind of bows her head as you say this. I am afraid that at the moment I cannot give you any of them. They are all spoken for at the time. I must speak to some of my patrons. But we are all...
How are all of your children spoken for?
They simply are.
I remind you, I am the word of the king at this moment.
I do not doubt that. But there are still those who supersede you, and at the time I am...
I can think of only one. Is that who you speak? Her duchy. There is none other that supersedes me being the voice of the king in this moment. And I can understand if Miss Bathory has given you some form of orders, but as you said, no one wants these children, and you have a great many. So I am questioning your hesitancy to provide us with a safe future for our kingdom. What, in my mind, I am wondering, are you withholding children for?
As I said, these are spoken for, but I will be in touch with my patrons, and we will find out what we can donate to His Majesty's kingdom.
Seeing as how you have provided me absolutely nothing at this moment, I'm sure you won't mind if my subordinates and I just take a look around, make sure that everything is on the up and up. My next visit, I want you to understand, is not to the academy, but to... What's the castle called?
Blackthorn Castle.
But to Blackthorn Castle. And that can be an intimidation check if you want it to be.
No.
Okay.
That is fine and acceptable, but I must speak with my patrons.
Well, if you can oblige me, then I can oblige you at this time. I will not be in town for very long, so I need a swift response. And if you don't mind, Rask and I would just like to just look around. I don't believe you're mistreating the children, but these are troubling concerns, and I honestly do not understand your hesitation from my request, from the king's request. So if you will oblige us to just look around, I promise on the honor of the king, we will not take any of your children. I would never do that because I plan to have a long and fruitful future with your orphanage, organization, whatever, orphanage. But you can understand my frustration to your...
I do understand, but I have obligations to the king's people as well. And, yes, of course, we can... And she's kind of flustered. It seems like her tight hair has, like, without her moving, has sort of wilted and become disheveled in this moment. And her eyes are kind of darting back and forth between Rask and yourself. Yes, I can show you around and answer most any question you have.
Okay. Well, I would appreciate that. My first question is, these rumors about children disappearing, could you substantiate them for me? Let me inform me of why I have heard these rumors, because when my one obligation coming to this town was the hopes of recruiting our future defense and loyalty for His Majesty during a time where things are more tumultuous than they've ever been. We're literally on the forefront of war, nearly losing the Bernheim Forest in the process. This is His Majesty's solution, and I am not at this moment providing him with answers.
I assumed the king understood the way of things here in Galeport. I do not know how a bunch of 10-year-olds will help him win any battles, but...
Madam, do you question the king's view? In 500 years of reign, 10 years is nothing. These boys will be men who vow their absolute loyalty and servitude to His Majesty. We plan on creating a battalion of head warden Cladvars and taking down the rebel scum. But time is our ally in this.
As I said, these are spoken for, and the children that you claim are disappearing are being taken to their forever homes. Please. And she kind of opens the door and
Okay.
where would you like to look?
Rask. Remember, she's aware of everything now. The chaotic behavior, that persona that we were using, we can quell that now. We're just gonna look around.
Gotcha, Papa G.
We're gonna have a look around. And I was like, and I'm gonna try to whisper so you can hear it. And we're not gonna break things.
All right. It's a shame you're not 70 years younger. And I grab her hand and I rub my finger across the veins. What an asset to the Empire you would have been.
Almost like she wants to pull her hand free. Kind of closes her eyes and sighs audibly.
Lead the way,
Indeed.
princess.
Need I remind you, Rask, your promotion to Warden hinges upon your performance during this inspection.
You got it, G.
That was
Boss.
less of a threat to him and more of a warning to her, knowing how high up he's planning on going.
Where would you like to go?
Please just show us around your facilities. I would like to at least observe the children. We mentioned lunchtime, but if it's not their lunch, whatever, we would like to observe the children. Maybe,
You've already seen them eating lunch.
yeah. And I believe we've now discussed that I want to do a thorough inspection of your facility before I take my leave today.
Yeah, and can we get a meeting set up with the one that is speaking for all the children?
That's her. What are we talking about?
They're spoken for.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I will reach out to the patrons and see if they are so willing to aid the cause. I'm sure they will be. They are all true citizens of Palexia, after all.
All right.
Please.
Could you keep it on the DL? The Empire doesn't want nobody else to know that we're here.
This organization is very DL.
I can see that.
Now, would you like to look at the children eating their sandwiches again?
Well, I haven't. I do not believe we have inspected the second floor yet.
It is nothing but bedrooms, but please follow me.
Thank you.
She
I
leads
wish
you
to
out.
see the sleeping area of our future soldiers.
Okay. So she steps out, her heels clicking on the marble floor. The children that you requested are standing outside looking like scared. There was an elder boy, the boy with the sock that was messed up, and the girl that was also helping him clean the banisters. They're standing there in a straight line, and their hands are clasped in front of them, and they're kind of staring down. The youngest boy, the one with the bad sock, kind of glances up at you and ducks his head back down. She walks past them and kind of snaps, and they run back to what they were doing. And she begins climbing the marble staircase. What are you doing?
I'm upstairs. I want to keep just poking in the rooms, looking for an office.
2-3 minute head start on us. You gotta.
Is he still an animal?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
a
I'm
rat.
mouse.
A mouse, yeah. She leads you up the left staircase. That was the closest one to you. And she just turns left down the hallway there and just begins walking into rooms. And there's just like 10 or so beds spaced out through it. Each one of them has a trunk in front of them. Like military cleanliness and like tight folds on the
I
like,
definitely
the beds.
commend her instruction on the students and their I guess how their cleanliness and their I don't know just the militant aspect of it. I can't think of the right word, but
It is
I
the
definitely
best way to
praise
keep
her.
them in line. Thank you. Every door this way is just the same kind of rooms.
All right, and there's no room she's not like allowing us or chilling.
So this is the entire left side. There's probably 5 rooms that way. So there's 50 children that can sleep on that side. The right wing is exactly the same up here, but I can show you if you so wish. What are you doing? Are you just?
Do I see them?
Yeah, at some point you'd see
Okay.
them.
I'll wait till they like walk by. I will run up the back of Rask's pant leg and hide in his shirt pocket.
Sorry, I was captivated by your beauty.
Would you like to see the right wing or not?
Yes.
She takes you to 5 more rooms.
Did you say Brian? Alexander.
Oh, I meant Bryce Overhill. If I did, I might have misspoke.
Okay.
Yeah, my name's Alexander, but it's Bryce Overhill.
Yeah, I was sitting here thinking like, dude, they're brothers.
Do the kids have any hobbies by chance? Or do you just make them you just treat them like slaves and whatnot? I know you care about the kids, so I was just wondering.
At this point, a bell actually begins ringing, and you see the children in the most disorderly that they have been. They kind of run from the cafeteria area out the front door. It is their playtime.
That's good. I was looking to see them in physical activity to give us an idea of the average health of the orphans here. We are taking stock of all the orphanage and getting an idea of what we can gain from them. Rask, why don't you go out and check with just kind of observe outside with the kids playing, and I'll go ahead and talk with the ones that you brought us. Are they available as you brought them to us before?
They are not. I did not really believe that you would be willing to pay the price that I was going to set for you. You seem very foolish.
Okay, well, that's a little rude. Hey, kids, y'all want to see a magic trick?
Oh God!
Good luck, G. You got this, bro.
Stomach sinks.
I'm gonna eat this mouse and spit out a dwarf.
I'm gonna twist his head off and watch him pop into a real boy.
What happens if you try to wild shape inside of a?
It's any spatial distortion in
Someone's
Magic the Gathering
phone is going on.
In
What
D&D,
does that sound?
you're forced outside. Oh, I thought it was me.
Who is it? Is it my phone? No.
Behind that carpet bag, maybe?
My head is so messed up. I can't tell where it's coming from. I thought it was Tyrell's phone or something. It sounded like it was right there.
Yeah, it's Cynthia.
Oh, that was wild. That was a strange phenomenon.
I could feel the table vibrating.
I thought it sounded like it was back in this corner.
Sound like it was right in the middle here.
Anyway, what happens if you try to go bigger than the space allows?
I mean, it's up to Seth ultimately, but
You're
normally
supposed to just pop into the next spot 5 foot over.
right. Yeah, they don't allow for spatial kills like that in D&D because players.
So no Ant-Man, Thanos. Okay.
Up the rectum.
I mean, that was implied. You didn't have to say it.
That Ant-Man has been inside of Thanos.
All right. So I have us splitting up now, and I ask her. I would still like to talk with some of your children, as you've made it clear they won't be able to travel with us today, and in all honesty, that's fine. We still have some ways to go, but this is definitely something that will need to happen in the near future, and as Rask mentioned, we do need to speak with your patrons. Is that what you should call them? Yeah, your patrons.
I do not know if that will be possible. I will have to speak to them and see if they wish to speak to you.
Well, just make sure you infer the weight at which this means. And with that, I will return to my room, and if you will send in... I think I'll just talk to the oldest boy. The others can go enjoy their playtime.
Very well, follow me. And she takes you back to the room.
All right.
If you'll excuse me. And she shuts you in.
Just me and him?
No, he's not there. He's outside. And she will walk outside. Rask, what are you doing outside with all the children
Are we
there?
outside?
Yeah, you're both outside now.
I'm using
Scramble back down the
Pant leg.
and and run around the corner of the building.
Okay.
I'm using elemental atonement and levitating these kids.
Okay. They're laughing and playing and they're enjoying it.
Yeah.
You drop a few and they... Again! Boom.
It's better than getting 8. Woohoo! Woohoo!
They're actually laughing and playing, and they seem to like they enjoy their recess at least.
Are they like... Oh, I guess never mind.
You see the door open, and you see Madame Grelka walk out, and actually coming through the gate is the woman that she sent for the black cloaks, and there is 3 black cloaks following the woman, and she actually hurries down the pathway, passes you as you're playing with the children, kind of glares at you, and continues on. And you see that she says a few words to the woman, and then to the black cloaks, and they nod and they walk away.
All right.
And then she says something else, and the woman goes and gets the oldest boy that you saw waiting, and they walk inside, and she just goes to the stone stairs and stands and watches all the children and yourself.
Okay. Am I still with the kids?
Yeah.
How many kids?
At the moment, there's like... You can't count them all. There's too many, but you probably think there's probably about 50 or so.
All right. Can I tell if these kids enjoy their lives or not? Can I ask them?
Just
I mean, you can ask them whatever you want.
Just make more insight checks than you can count.
Okay. Hey kids, before we keep going, just wanted to know how life is, and if you enjoy your mistress mother, and just how everything's going.
They look at you and look past you and look at you and look past you.
Is she right behind me?
Yeah, she's watching them play. Yeah.
Okay.
And they just nod.
Okay. How would you guys like to make some gold?
They
You guys just keep nodding.
Yeah, they
act
nod.
like you're having a good time. Okay. How about I give every single one of you 1 gold, and one of you leaves the gate unlocked tonight, and we'll be back tomorrow. I might not come tonight. I'm just gonna give you this gold. We're here to help. Can you do that?
You can give each of them a gold.
Yeah.
All 1,500 orphans.
There's no way there's 1,500 orphans.
Just trying to make them panic.
And there'll be more where that comes from next time I come.
We don't really need gold.
That's fair. That's fair. What do you want?
That was one of the babies.
Can you get chocolate?
I absolutely can get chocolate.
We're not allowed to have chocolate. It's bad for us.
Okay, that's fine. Here, I'll make a better deal. Don't leave the gate unlocked. Don't worry about it.
We couldn't have done that anyway.
That's okay. We'll figure out a way. Each of you who wants gold, you can have gold. Those of you who want chocolate, you can have chocolate.
Oh, we want chocolate.
But I need you to keep an eye on all of your parents here at the orphanage. Okay? All of the adults. Keep an eye on them and
We don't have parents.
calm down. Don't get sentimental. It's okay. I'll be your parent. Just calm down.
You're gonna adopt me?
Shh. Not yet. Just be my eyes and ears. Can you do that?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, who's next? There's throwing these kids up, man.
All right, what are you doing? You ran around the corner.
I'm around the corner waiting for them to leave.
Oh, okay. All right, then Gillard. At this point, the assistant woman brings the. She opens the door, escorts the boy in, and he sits down. She shuts the door and stands in the corner.
This is the Grizz Grelka, right?
No, this is just the woman who was sent after the Black Cloaks.
Oh, okay.
She kind of looks similar to Grelka, just maybe a little younger.
Okay. Ma'am, I'm having a word with this young man by myself.
I'm afraid that's impossible. We have to supervise.
It's not impossible. Step out.
I am afraid I cannot.
I stand up. I walk over, open the door. I said, I believe I will have you leave now. Or should I get your head mistress, Madam Grelka?
You can get her if you wish, but it is my duty to stay here with the child.
All right. I guess I'm gonna step out in the hallway and see if I see Grelka. Is she out in the hallway?
She's outside watching the children play.
All right. Where can I find Grelka?
She is outside.
All right. So I'll open the front door and I'll see Rast throwing the kids up. I'm like, oh god. All right, Madam Grelka.
Yes, are you done with him?
I haven't even had a chance to speak with him. I would like for your attendant to let me speak to him alone.
I'm afraid that is.
As I said, I'm inspecting this facility for any wrongdoing. You have nothing to hide, do you, Madam Grelka? Shall I get the black cloaks?
Please, I would love to see you get the black cloaks.
I'll do that.
Some just
Are they here? All right.
No, they're a little bit gone now.
Oh, okay.
Some just left.
All right.
Take your friend. He's hurting the children. I bet you hear a kid just boom.
My bad. Don't cry.
Yeah, you think that level of play hurts them? And yet you make them get down on their hands and knees and clean your palace? Ma'am, I will be seeing you very soon.
I hope so.
We done, G?
Yeah. If I have to, I'll be contacting King Draxus tonight. Let's go, Rask.
All right, I'm
I'm
gonna
just
run
sitting there
up.
thinking, God, I hope Vistor got out.
I'm gonna grab her hand, give her a kiss on the.
She pulls it away from you now.
Hard to get. It's my favorite kind.
Just go.
Bye, Grucka. Woman of my heart.
I follow them as they leave. I scamper after them.
Do I see the little mouse coming in? So I'm aware that Vistor's not abandoning the facility.
Give me a perception check.
Does Grelka need?
11 plus perception. It's a 16. So
Sure, yeah, you see a mouse chasing after
I mean,
you.
he's not moving stealthily, so
Oh, and Graka, if you see our friend, let us know. Send him back home safe. He was an orphan too.
she hasn't even asked where the third member of our company went.
She was asking when before you did all your thing, and then she just assumed he was investigating.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. So as we step outside the gates and close them,
Dude, that's gonna make us super paranoid.
I turn to Rask. When we come back here, she dies.
Oh, dude, I was thinking that same thing. I wanted to kill her right then.
Yeah, we don't want to kill her in front of
All
the
right,
children.
I got the kids watching out for us, but we need chocolate, and we need mountains of it.
Okay. Yeah. Rask, I appreciate you. I think you probably gave those kids the most fun they've had, honestly, since they were brought here.
Good. Playing with all her decapitated limbs is going to be the most fun they do have.
Maybe not that, but
Have I caught up to them yet? Yeah. I'll scramble up and sit on top of Gillard's shoulder.
yeah, I saw
Excuse me, G, if I just got to get this mouse and I go smack him.
damage.
Roll the hit.
Roll to hit.
Yeah.
And Monk too, yeah.
No, you're gonna lose this mouse for.
9. 9.
That misses.
Did you
Yeah.
roll a 9?
So as you smack,
It's an unarmed strike, so you got to add your.
You added stuff to it?
Oh,
14? What's your AC?
DC as a mouse? I have no idea.
probably 10.
You're small.
Can you talk? You better speak up, dude.
He can't talk.
Can't.
Okay, we'll just say you hit and you do damage.
10.
Gee, you got a mouse on your shoulder, man.
Oh, and you.
You just swipe that puppy off.
Well, then I'll...
Some orphan.
Viscer
Oh
appears.
my gosh. Vistrid, I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, thanks for that.
I was worried about you, Viscard. Luckily, I saw you right as we were leaving because I honestly wasn't really that keen on stepping out of this gate without knowing you were making your way out.
Yeah, I searched...
Did you find anything?
I searched every room in the bottom half. It's nothing but little meeting rooms.
Okay.
I only explored half the top, but it's nothing but bedrooms. I found
we checked every
nothing
room, didn't
at
we?
all.
With our walkthrough for her. We checked every room when we walked through with her, and we didn't find anything either.
Y'all didn't go to the right wing. She offered and y'all said yes, but then y'all decided to go do something else.
Oh, that's right. They went through the children. The bell rang. Crap, and distracted us. Oh, bells always do this. All right. So
I think they're putting the kids into sex slavery.
I don't know. I think some patrons have every child claimed in this entire place, Vistrid.
Man, that's
You were away as a mouse, and I got a chance to talk to her. I sort of ousted myself, which kind of makes me want to kill her for that also.
You
But,
ousted yourself?
Yeah, I told her I was the warden and I was rebuilding the academy. So,
Well, that's going to get interesting.
a lot of heavy-handed lying. She's got to die like within the next 48 hours.
Yep.
Who do you think her patron is?
I don't. She said patrons plural, and she said they've claimed every child here, which
Every
I'm
single
pretty sure
one.
Ras can't count even that many.
I don't know, man. I
more
lost
than
track
six.
after
After he dropped
7.
7 of them on their head.
I couldn't even. Does she sleep there?
Yeah.
Was her room there?
Well, we didn't check the right wing because the kids went out for recess, and I don't know. Did you? Were you able to check the right wing?
He didn't check the right
downstairs
Neither
I
one of y'all
did.
checked the right side at all.
I did downstairs,
You checked the left side.
and then I went right.
Oh, I
No,
sent I
you
sent-
went upstairs.
I sent my
Because
echo.
you said the
into-
right was exactly the same.
I sent my
Up
echo
here
into
and-
one of the rooms on the right side as well, but I think you told me there was nothing of anything. It was another meeting room, but that was the only room I opened.
Okay, well, I think we need to go back and talk to everybody. Maybe. Or we just send Vistrid back in there and we wait it out till the night.
How long can you stay transformed without
4 hours.
hurting? 4 hours.
We wait till night to go.
So
We need to go get everybody. They're gonna
So,
say no.
what I'm
but
thinking is-
we're gonna have to say yeah.
if we attempt to send you in, I can echo up to the door and open it for you if it's not locked, and then you can get in. But I don't know how we're gonna get you back out.
They don't have security. Why don't I just bust down the door and we go kill her?
That's on the table, but not for right away. Remember, there are children here that could get hurt. They, if we're right and these people are evil, they will take children hostage. If they're disappearing children, then they'll easily threaten the lives of one.
I think we may need to report back and regroup.
Yeah, I definitely don't like us at quarter strength.
Okay.
So
So y'all are heading back to the
we'll head back for now.
King's Church Court,
Yeah, that's where Corvus's hideout
Corvus's
is. Right?
house. Yeah. Okay. I think at this time.
It was still like midday at that time.
Yeah. So you're still working all day because that's what we established last time that you're working
Yeah, I
all
was
day.
there the entire time.
So what is old Buck doing with the children?
I mean, after we had gone through town and gotten them dressed up in something that would look presentable if they were going to go into a vocation, I was taking them back to the meeting place. I think y'all guys can correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think I said my aim was to get there by 11, but everybody had left by 10. All the
Somewhere in there, yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
something like, or maybe noon. I can't. No, we woke up at 10. We woke up at 10.
I think you're going to be back between 11:30 and 12, somewhere in there.
Yeah. So I was trying to make it back by noon.
Okay, you get back.
Midday, I should say.
Quincy is still there, and Corvus is. Have you even woken up yet?
How long has it been since?
We'll say it's noon when he was going to get there. We'll say they're not there yet.
So you've been asleep. When did you come back? Like,
Yeah, I think you said it was like we spent like an hour. It took us like an hour to get there because we were all the way over like the docks or something.
Would it be long enough? Would you say to do like a short rest?
Sure.
well, definitely that long. Because you went out to see what happened at the.
Yeah, but I didn't get back till late though. Later.
Well, but then they had to wake you up to tell you where they were going.
That's true. Yeah.
So
He
he's
went back to sleep.
he's had at least 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
I would think.
Okay. So short. Okay. I'm gonna.
So, I mean,
So yeah, you walk in with the children.
back, yeah.
Yep.
I'm just sitting in the floor playing my loot shield.
All right, boys. How about you?
This collar is too tight.
Well, you can loosen it while you're here.
Yeah, buttons it.
You can unbutton it. You're not being held on. Well, you'll get used to it, I promise. Why don't you two go play in the other room right now?
They kind of look at each other. They scurry off.
Buck, where you been?
Well,
There's nobody here except me and Corvus, and he's asleep.
where's everybody else?
Well, I guess Urist is still down there crafting or whatever he's doing, working with metal. And the other three, they told me they were going to the orphanage. Yeah, they went to go investigate these.
Yeah, I think you chose to stay behind.
Yeah, I did, yeah. So I could tell Buck when he got there. They went to go to that orphanage. I have no idea what they're doing. They wanted to go check it out.
Oh my gosh.
So there's no telling. But Corvus is asleep. Still.
Well,
Just little old me.
how did the discussion go? Wait, no, I didn't know you were having a discussion, did I?
Did I talk to all of them? without
did.
Buck.
I don't know if Buck was there or not.
Buck had already left. Is why I asked him.
Yeah. So I don't know if.
We didn't take it to a vote or anything. There was mixed opinions. It would probably be a closer vote than I thought originally.
Don't forget, their biggest thing is like there should be an orphanage that these kids can go to that's safe. Is kind of what they thought. So that's why they went to the orphanage.
Okay. That was why they went to go check the orphanage?
Yeah.
That was, I think, why they went to go check the orphanage, to see if it would be a safe place. But
So I guess we just have to wait on them to come back. And
that's pretty much, I think so. Unless you got anything that you want to do, it's not too dangerous.
As much as I know, we might need to rest ourselves while the sun is up today, because we still have to be on the lookout for Dewberry's men coming back out tonight.
Yeah, we're going to have to be security detail again. Yeah, that was another thing we haven't discussed. We're not any closer to Dewberry. I guess he'll get our message, but that's not going to keep him. He'll probably just man up even more.
Right. But he has one less gang to recruit, so.
Got a few less. So, yeah, I'm just laying low, letting Corvus get his rest, and whenever they get back, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
I'm just going to lay this out.
Corvus, are you staying asleep?
I'm gonna go ahead and get up. At least walk downstairs, I guess.
I guess I'll get to.
Oh, what happened?
I guess I'll get to.
You walk into a room and you see that the boys are they're picking up things that look kind of expensive and rubbing them and putting a few things in their pockets and stuff.
It's his house.
Yeah.
Now you both know that those don't belong to you.
Yes, sir. Put a few things back.
Put it all back.
Okay. Love you.
What about me? Does anyone love me? I'll take that as a no.
They empty their pockets and put. You see, they had one of them had a full candlestick that was stuck in the back of his pants behind his shirt.
Like candle and all.
Yeah, no, the candle not, but it was like a silver candlestick that he was trying to.
Let's get a whole candelabra.
just a single candle. No, he took the candles out.
Got a menorah behind him. He looks like he's walking like this.
Dresses up as an old man and just stealing.
I don't have anything.
What are you talking about, huh?
You guys hear this going on, and y'all go in.
Where are they at in the house?
Just in another, the room next to y'all.
Say that again.
They're just in a room next to y'all,
I mean,
the
we
living
heard-
room area.
Corvus! Have a good nap?
I suppose.
Nobody's
enough.
back yet if you wanted to get any more sleep.
They went to the orphanage.
Oh, yeah, you knew that?
They asked me where it was.
Oh, okay, well. I don't really want to go over there and mess up anything that they got going. Should we just wait here, or should we go try to meet them?
I don't know.
Is there anything that we need to do? I mean...
Dewberry was supposed to be sending more men, right, or whatever.
No, we don't know.
No, the gnome owner of the place told Quincy that he figures that there will be more to come.
Yeah. Well, I suppose we could go stake out that store again.
Yeah, we can do it this evening.
Yeah. I guess in the meantime, we could just lay low.
Just wait for the crew. Wait another hour or so, see if they show up.
After a little bit, they do come in. Y'all are coming back, all three of you, right?
We're back now?
Yeah. Y'all coming back.
All right. And I'm telling you, Vistrid, man, it was a real thing, dude. It was a mermaid. Yeah, it was a mermaid. Can you turn into a mermaid? Well, hold that thought. But on the bottom was the human part. And on the top, it was a guppy, man. It was a full fish on top. Didn't have a tail, but whatever. We'll get to that later. Where's our favorite priest in our altar, boys?
The Rask segue. It's all.
I can't stand you, man.
It looks like the bat. Well, how did it go? Find anything interesting?
There's a bunch of kids that are, I'm guessing, being touched, but
Really?
yeah, the orphanage isn't a good place. You know what, G? You just go ahead.
We're gonna have to revisit. I'm not gonna stand for children missing, and I will gladly put my life on the line and announce myself to Bathory herself to save these kids. Somebody has claimed every single one of them in the orphanage, even with heavy-handed lying, saying that I was the word of King Draxus himself. This woman refused to budge, so she's under some serious jutsu something to protect these kids.
You what?
Yeah, I told her I was the warden. Yeah, I told her I was the warden and that I was rebuilding the academy after Bryce destroyed it.
And she didn't balk at that?
Well, like I said, heavy-handed King Draxus, ruler for 500 years playing the long game. Yeah, it took a lot of lying to
But she didn't
She bought it, but she would not budge on she would not give us a one-on-one, like a chance to talk to the kids without someone eagle-eyeing them, preventing them from speaking. I'm assuming truthfully. Okay. Ras said he talked to some of them in the courtyard, and they were constantly darting to their overseers for confirmation on what I'm assuming was a lie to his question. But
They told me that they would be our eyes and ears if we got them chocolate. So,
and I'm not betting on that. So we're probably gonna have to revisit.
I got to search about half the place, and there was absolutely nothing interesting. As in, there was absolutely nothing out of place. There was absolutely nothing imperfect.
So I don't trust it.
Yeah, that's
Okay, so do we know
that's interesting in itself.
Are the orphan boys we found, are they still here?
Yeah.
We need to talk to them more and find out what they know about kids disappearing.
Well, did they say anything about when people come to get the kids or how often or
She's so after some very what I believe was convincing lying, she said she would talk to her patrons who've claimed all the kids and get back with me, and I told her to be as soon as possible. I got a little pushy when it came to wanting to one-on-one with the kids, and I eventually kind of forced myself out. So I told her I'd be coming back. So me revisiting tomorrow shouldn't be a surprise. I'll just have to change up the game plan. But I don't know, we got to figure something out. Can one of you guys like magic whammy her or something? I really miss Thrin. I miss Thrin a lot.
like make her tell the truth?
Yeah, like whammy her and be like, you got to do what we say and just be honest with us.
Were there guards present? Was there any kind of defense?
No. There was no guards on site that we could see. They went and got some, but I mean, it was nothing. Like I said, I'd already convinced her of my.
So it's just a bunch of old ladies?
yes.
Women, yeah. Well, like I said, we could have taken the place. We couldn't do anything and risk the children getting hurt. And there was a
Right.
lot of kids around. And if we're right and this place is as bad as it feels like it was being there, I just don't see them, taking children hostage as a ploy for their own, the risk to save their own necks.
Well, I wonder if anything goes on at night that we could go see.
I mean, we can revisit at night. I won't be able to play my hand as the warden anymore, though. We're talking pure conflict if we go at night.
Well, yeah, but we could just stand around and watch.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. See, like come and go. Yeah,
see if anybody.
We could not find a way in today. This morning, we could not find a way in from the outside other than through the front door. But we could watch the front door and see if anyone comes and goes. I would actually really like some eyes on that place.
That's what I would be interested to see is if anybody,
this,
any activity at all.
So both Dustin and I think Gillard, because I was out, Dustin was also absent. I don't know much about what's going on with the guards y'all killed and the guy y'all are working for. Where are we at with that? Like, how much attention can we put on the orphanage, or do we need to split our attention? Like, what should we focus on right now? Because I'm in for the orphanage, and if I have to go alone or just me and Rask, and y'all need to focus, because I know we've made obligations, but these are children's lives at stake. I've ruined enough lives in service of the Inkling as the warden that I'm not going to let these kids disappear. I don't even like the phrasing on that. Who saw the things? After what you and Vistrid after what you and Vistrid explained, I mean, that's a terrifying sight.
Oh, the
I can't
glass.
even imagine if the kids are disappearing to be bled out for some crazy ritual. I'm not okay with that.
If we want to get their attention, we can start by hitting the orphanage.
Well, if all we're going to do is stake the orphanage out, we don't need a big group to do that, and 4 or 5 of us can go,
I'm not all that stealthy is the problem. I can look someone in the eyes and lie to them, but I don't sneak around well with my heavy armor on. And
Corvus, how many kids can you hold in this place?
See, that's another thing. If you kill everybody there, what do you do with the children?
Right. No, yeah, I know. I don't know. I don't really necessarily have a solution. I just know we found a problem.
Gillard, I want to stop for a second and tell you how much I appreciate this level of care that you are dedicating to this.
Children are a different game.
You're right. But after the few times that we've butted heads, there were a few moments where I questioned where you sat, where your standings were, and this resolve that you were demonstrating is really something, I'm going to be honest, didn't realize existed outside of the soldier that you are.
Buck, during my time as head warden, I've ruined more lives than I will probably ever save. So I was as warden. Sorry, did I say head warden? As my time as warden, I've ruined more lives than I can probably ever save. And if I can help these kids, that's what's going to happen today. And it only concerns me more after you and Vistrid told me about what you saw on the ceiling. I don't know if it has anything to do with this, but I have a problem with 2 children that we found last night that had no reason to tell us that kids disappear from this place and under threat of attack. You can't tell me looking at a wolf, a man 3 times their size with a weapon on his back plate, like clad in heavy armor, and they said they're going to kill us all if we take them back there. I saw nothing but fear in their eyes. The same fear I saw in the kids that I broke at the academy, and I won't do it again.
Let me bring the boys in. You said you needed to talk to them.
I want to find out what they know or where they heard it.
Yeah.
We still have a little bit of daylight left, and I want to do something with it.
All right, I have something to say. We cannot bring those kids here.
You're not bringing kids here.
There's no.
Just kind of stealing all my silver.
No, that's out of the question.
Before I found you guys.
Corvus, do you have any extra rooms, like maybe 15?
There's not that kind of room here.
No, we're not bringing them here, Corvus.
Well, also, even if you do get them out, what are you going to do?
It's not about
with
getting them out. It's about uprooting the corruption in the orphanage. And
what
I want to believe it starts with the head. And if we can find some decent subordinates in that place that are simply following orders, like I was, then maybe we can turn that into a decent establishment.
What if you dispose of the headmaster and her little?
Then we kill them all.
Well, they may replace her with an even worse monster.
What if I take over as a monk?
What?
As a monk, it's not that far-fetched. I could run it, and figure out.
Honestly, guys, Rask was so great with those kids. Like, you'd think he grew up around children his whole life.
Almost as if I was an orphan in the Inkling. Huh. That's crazy weird. I can run the orphanage, and until we get out of here, that could be our headquarters.
What?
Your
Rask, that
your
is
assumption,
insane.
Corvus, is that there are no good people left in this town. And if that's true, we'll take them all down. I mean, there's no other choice. The well-being of innocent children who have nowhere else to go is on the line. And keep in mind, our plan is to take out the biggest bad here. So we do that. We start from the top.
Then we could release the children and take them to the Inkling where they could have a life rather than.
In all honesty, yeah.
So maybe we put this on the back burner until we take her down.
I was also about to say, if we do this now, that's what you're really wanting to devote your efforts toward, then there may be serious repercussions for that store owner.
Okay.
For that what?
That store owner.
No, we're gonna have to split. I say you three that were there go again, and then me and when Urus gets here, and Buck and Corvus can patrol the
I mean, that's fine.
market.
I'm just warning you guys. My attention, my stealth isn't the best in the world.
Well, how stealthy do you have to be to sit around and watch?
Well, one thing to also consider is that these three are now marked to be.
I mean, and that's another thing. I mean, Vistrid can go back, no problem. He was barely seen, and most of the time they'd only recognize him as a mouse. But me and Rask, we definitely. That's what I'm saying. I definitely don't need to be spotted outside of there with the lies that
You forget how good I am with the disguise kit, Gillard. We got to use all of our weapons here. Let's put our heads together a little bit.
I want a pompadour.
I can make that happen, maybe.
And a wizard mustache.
I can definitely make that happen.
A wizard beard, I mean, not a mustache. Yes.
Yeah, well, that might be that's a bit much. but
Dumbledore me up.
I'll see what I can do.
With a pompadour.
Dumbledore.
I can definitely get
We
you.
use that name in the dairy.
Thumbledore.
His name will be Pompadour.
I need age. I need a lot of age.
I can definitely put age on you.
If I'm gonna run an orphanage, I gotta be an old monk. I can't be a young one.
I can put age on you.
I'm gonna get those
But
legends.
you're just talking about standing around outside when it's dark.
Because nothing looks suspicious about a young guy dressed as an old guy operating an orphanage.
An old monk? No way, dude. Monks.
No, an
monks
old
do
guy
that.
or a young guy dressed as an old guy, so he can be around all these kids.
I thought I could get disguised as an old man, though.
Okay, well, I mean, it depends on how well he rolls.
Okay, Buck has come back with the boys.
I actually need a disguise kit because I'm not legally allowed within this.
So I can walk through my restraining order. I need a disguise.
You see with the guy with a big Groucho nose and
He
glasses.
said you had
and
questions
mustache.
for us?
Boys, do you remember me from last night?
Of course. You make it a 10.
Yeah, you told us about the orphanage, right?
Yeah.
Well, we went there today, and it was definitely off.
You're trying to take us there?
No, calm down.
Gosh, touchy.
Why would
wanna
you go
know-
there?
I want to know where you heard about kids disappearing. I talked to the head maiden there. She's definitely got something off about her. She wouldn't allow us to talk to any of the children without someone overseeing us. I was trying to find out more from the kids there, because they're there, but I unfortunately I wasn't able to make it happen. So you're
Oh, yeah, Madame Grelka. She's the dragon lady, man. She's...
Do they have any security inside the orphanage?
How much do you know about it, or have you only heard rumors?
We only hear rumors. There used to be so many kids out on the streets, and then they started disappearing, and we thought either something bad was happening to them or something, but then we heard that they were being taken to a nice place with food and warm beds and changes of clothes, and a bunch of kids thought about going, and some did, and then someone's brother never came back. They just started disappearing and couldn't...
Okay, I'm going to tell you what she told me. Not that I believe her, because I honestly, I would take the word out of a child speaking in earnest over a woman with a motive. She told me they were taken to forever homes. Does that have any meaning to you? Anything you've heard about kids getting homes?
I don't know.
Have you actually been there yet?
We've never been to the orphanage.
Well, then we need to know who you heard that they were kids within the orphanage were disappearing. We need a lead. We need somewhere, because what we searched the place, not only is the place spotless, I'm assuming because the children have to clean it all day, but we
They have to clean?
All day.
That's horrible.
Yeah, so you better be good.
So we need something to go by. We need someone to go by, because we plan on teaching that dragon lady a lesson.
Now, the only thing that, there used to be a pretty big pack of us kids that were just, we sleep on the same alleyways, We'd keep each other warm, and we'd share our food that we find to steal. But then, Tyler's little sister was taken to the orphanage, and he heard that she'd gotten a forever home or something, and he thought that we'd be able to find her and stay with her, being brother and sister, but he couldn't find out where she went, and she never came looking for him.
Is Tyler still around, or has he disappeared too?
He was eventually snatched up by some of the Black Cloaks and taken to the orphanage, and I don't know if he's there now or not.
You think you know a bunch of the kids in the orphanage?
How long ago was this?
Let's see, we've been running with that one gang for about 4 weeks now. That was three or 4 months ago.
Huh.
Would Tyler's? Did you know Tyler's sister, the one that disappeared, or that one that was found at Forever Home?
The younger one said, "I did. She's my friend. We played a lot of hopscotch."
Tell me about her. Did she follow orders? Would she? If a mean old lady told her to clean, would she clean? Or would she
she'd have cleaned so much.
So she did do the right. She did do good. I'm wondering how they pick kids. And if she did what she said, if she did what she was told, I'm just curious.
We heard Black Cloaks were just trying to pick up every kid they could.
Well, I'm talking about within the orphanage, why they would disappear from within. If they weren't being bad, how do they get picked? Do you know anything special about her? But do you know if she had any special? What did she come from? Like maybe a family that did she ever tell you about any magic or anything? Or what was she human? Was she elven?
Yeah, she was human. Most of us kids were. No, she.
Okay.
She was sweet, nice, but nothing special.
Do you know anybody that we could talk to that might know more than you do from your time on the streets?
Most of the kids in the pack are.
Okay, beyond the kid, where? What was the house called that we killed all those dudes? Or what was the guy's name that led it? What do y'all just remember?
Wait, what? Sorry.
The big dude
Horace?
that we didn't kill.
Horace.
Did we kill him?
We killed all of them.
Yeah.
But did we kill Horace?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know where Horace would go for information if he didn't know something? Like maybe a broker or information person would be the words they would use.
No, we were just told to steal things.
Okay. As they tell me that, I stare at Corvus because now I need information, and he's been here longer than me. Corvus, I need you to find out what your people know about the orphanage.
Yeah, do something since you're not willing to house these kids, Corvus.
There's no way that we could house all of them here anyway.
Well, we weren't planning on housing any kids here.
2 already here.
Yeah.
Which we need to find a home
These
for
are good
those.
boys. Right, boys? He's like stern voice.
Exactly. That's why I found them stealing stuff. Expensive stuff, mind you.
Don't leave expensive stuff lying around.
Just
Corvus.
practicing. Just keeping our fingers loose, you know?
You're about to be losing some fingers. You don't quit messing around.
Put their hands in their pockets.
Hey, Rask, why don't you show them that game you were playing with the other orphans?
Yeah, drop them on their heads a couple times. That'll help.
That should straighten them up.
Hey, Rask, talking to the orphans, I was like, look, Rask, he comes off as a stern body, but he's got a fun little game. I think you'll like it a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's go to the roof. Come on, guys.
Not the roof.
So what's the play then? Are we gonna split up and do this? Or
I mean, if you think you can get us disguised up, I don't have a problem. These guys did great. I walked out of that building and I didn't have Vistard with me, and I was like, man. But he carried his weight, Vistard. He did his job.
what are we gonna do with these kids?
If we're going to stake out the orphanage, why don't you let me try to sneak around it?
Come with us.
Are you not more concerned with the Dewberry problem? I just didn't want to drag you into this issue because this is our thing.
Well, the Dewberry thing is kind of our thing as well. He's already...
Yeah, but he's the leader. He's the circle guy.
Well, here's my idea about that. We need probably some of the heavier hitters on the Dewberry job.
Yeah, is that not you?
Not necessarily. I'm probably the sneakiest one out of this entire lot.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you are, but I just thought there's no sense in us dragging you into our little
Side quest.
agenda over
I
here.
get what he's saying. It's like, send the tank to go do the stealth mission and send the rogue to go do the tank mission.
Yeah. I mean...
Well, whoever we send, I can help with stealth.
Yeah, Vistra definitely needs to go to the orphanage. And Gillard, I just thought you'd want to oversee it, but if you would rather go with us and be an enforcer,
I mean, I can do whichever. As long. I would be fine with these two going because I really can't be spotted. So if we want to tag out and swap, I'll be fine with that. Just I'm counting on you two because I don't trust him. Pointing at Corvus.
Here's another thing, though. Are you going to be conspicuous being out in the wee hours of the morning?
I don't know. We'll see. I typically keep myself pretty concealed because it is possible that a black cloak that I trained would see me and would ask questions. So I try to always keep myself concealed. I was concealed talking to her. I mean, I had my hood up. You know, I keep my my cloak pulled tight usually. I mean, I look pretty shady walking down the road. I mean, but then she just put me in a situation where we all split up and a lot of crap happened. We caused a big disturbance. I had to make a power play, and that was the best I could come up with when she literally faced us down. Other than taking her life, that was the best I could come up with.
Well, I think you chose the best out of the bad options, I guess.
Let's hope so.
all right. So Buck here with me then. Corvus, you going to the orphanage?
Yes.
So
And
we'll wait.
I'm going. Are y'all going to the Dewberry thing?
Yeah.
So I'll go with you guys. So
we'll wait for
trade out with
Urist.
Corvus, and then that's the stealth team right there.
Yeah.
These two.
And then we'll wait for Urus, and he can fight with
Just
us.
the two of us. Rask isn't going with us.
Well, no, Rask is, but I'm saying your stealth and his stealth makes for a crazy combo.
Living in the city for as long as Corvus has, how far away from the market area to the orphanage is
Pretty
it?
far. Like an hour.
Like, is it over a mile?
It's taking an hour.
Yeah, if it's taking an hour, it's definitely over a mile.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd have to be probably 2 to 3 miles.
The orphanage was on the east
7
side.
miles an hour. Takes you an hour, then
You don't walk 7 miles an hour.
Oh, yeah, all I wrote down was
That's a running pace.
You're right.
Probably walk between around 2 miles an hour. I would think would be a normal walking
So it's
pace.
about 2 miles away.
Yeah, I'd say 2 to 3 miles probably. That's what it would have to be. Okay, well, are we all waiting till the cover of night then?
And Urist is still crafting.
Yeah, who's Urus going with?
Well, he's going with us. Me, Buck, Gillard.
Yeah. So we're waiting on Erst to come back. And what? Okay, so fill me on this Dewberry situation. What exactly are we doing?
We're just gonna make sure nobody gets roughed up down there tonight. And if he
The
keeps
circle had given us this goal to make this Lord Dewberry stop taking money from the hardworking business owners
Right.
in town.
That's pretty straightforward.
We had
So-
we had convinced a bookstore owner to not pay, and he left early.
Oh, so we're just staking out his place, and
Well-
when people show up, we kill them.
Right, the first night that we staked it out last night, you had joined us shortly after we had dispatched that group.
4 or 5 of them,
5.
5 of them.
And now we are. He did not show today to collect money from the other businesses, so now we are waiting for either him to show himself, or for a heavy-handed approach to what had happened the night before.
I would like to talk to Quentin again before he shuts down for the day to see if he's heard anything
Well,
or any other business owners.
you had talked to him in the day. That
Yeah, but it's through the day he might have heard something else,
okay.
or talk to some other ones.
The way I do attunement is it actually it's the short rest to unattune. It's instant attunement.
You have the Phoenix familiar, right? Because I didn't have my stuff last week, so I give it back to you. All right.
While we're conversating, can I go ahead and take a short rest?
Okay. What before you do that? Because the three of you are all going together. Hey, Rask.
Yeah.
I summoned Peeky and sent him to you. Take care of him,
Dude.
Attune to him during the short rest and use him to get to save those
No,
kids.
it's instant attunement. You have to take a short rest to unattune.
Oh. Okay. Well, do we have a short rest before he gets back?
Yeah, I mean, we got
Okay. Then
So
yeah.
much,
Then we
yeah.
can all take a short rest and get
dang near probably get a
Brunch.
long rest.
Brent Linner.
Second breakfast.
Second breakfast. That's what we're doing. I don't think he's ever heard of them.
What about second?
Lord, how many things do you have?
I got a lot, man.
What about 11Zs?
Here's another question. I pull Gillard and Quincy aside while I guess we're all resting and snacking, all that stuff. What do we do with the boys tonight?
That's the best question.
Can I take one with us?
No.
No.
We don't want them around the orphanage. If they get caught, they'll get turned in. I think we just need to ask them to stay here and trust that they'll do it. I think
That's never gonna happen.
if we don't give them the opportunity to do the right thing, they're not going to do the right thing when we finally put them somewhere.
I appreciate this approach.
There's a lot of appreciation here.
No, Gillard is surprising me in a lot of ways right now, okay? But
Is Gillard shifting alignment?
here's the thing. Wait. If
He's
they
got a soft spot.
if they do as
Ruined a lot of lives.
if we do if they do as we say, then would this not be a good argument to let them at least go with some sort of vocation master to serve under that? To
Possibly, as long as it's not Bruce.
all right, okay, we can look.
We literally got a friend working at a blacksmith. I mean,
Yeah, but she's not going to take any more because I think Rask had told us that he wanted to, and she wouldn't take any more.
At this
But-
point, I just want rid of them, and it's their decision if they get scooped up by somebody.
I get that. But okay, so we have daylight left, right?
Yeah, it's like one, maybe
Okay.
two.
I think I'm with Quince. Give the kids some gold and send them on their way. We're not here to house the kids. We're here to save the kids.
That is a 180 from
no, we're saying trust them to stay here while we leave.
tonight.
What are you eavesdropping, Rask? This was a three-way conversation to begin with.
So suit your way up.
Come on, Peaky. Let's get the hell out of here.
It's like that bird's personality has changed so much in the last 30 minutes.
All right, Buck. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go down to the market.
Okay, I'll come.
Do you want to? Do you want to come? I'm wondering about Urist. Is he going to get here and no one be here?
Wait. Do we
No,
know
they're
where
all
he's
here.
at?
They're all here.
No, Ernst is not here yet.
No. I know. Everybody else is gonna be here though.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just making sure he doesn't show up and go, "Where's everybody at?" You know.
Do we know where he's at? Do we know? Where
I do.
Yes, you do.
Right. Yeah. So wherever we're headed, is it in the direction he's already at?
No, he's at the artisan.
He's in like the third direction.
Oh my
The
god.
three of us can go get Urist while you guys go.
You don't have to. You don't have to get.
He'll show up eventually.
Yeah. He just needs somebody to be at home base when he gets there. That way he's
The
not just
boys.
like, hey, we went ahead and bagged everything up. Everybody's moving.
How far away is the Quintons?
That's like 15 minutes.
Yeah,
It's not far.
the market's very
Why don't
quick.
we just head? Okay, so we're not. He's not supposed to be back till basically sundown. So as long as we're back before sundown, we're only 15 minutes away. Let's just
Yeah.
go.
Okay. All right.
And
That's fine.
bringing the boys in. What? Finish your thought there. Though.
I was just gonna. I'd like to go speak to some business owners throughout the afternoon and see if they've heard any rumors or anything through the day. See how the story's developed.
Oh, about the bodies.
Yeah, and just if they've heard anything about Dewberry or anything.
I mentioned it to Grelka, and she didn't say anything about it. So it's possible it hasn't spread to the east end of the city yet.
Okay, that's possible. That's what we're gonna do.
Well, I'm going to take the boys aside for a second and just talk to him, tell him what we're kind of intending on doing.
Treat them like men. They've always been treated like they're kids with no say over what happens in their life.
I think that's a good approach.
I appreciate that.
I really appreciate it.
One of the boys.
I really hope that you're appreciating all this appreciation.
Thank you for thanking me.
And I'll keep that appreciation in mind when I turn on you.
It'll happen. No.
Kill the kids.
When I defend Drash destroying another liquor establishment. Or break a chair.
So anyway, bring the boys aside. So this is what we are, the idea that we are batting around here, boys.
Yeah, some of y'all are gonna go sneak into the orphanage or kill people we don't know. The rest of you are gonna go and deal with that Dewberry guy. Yeah, we can hear you.
Genius.
They've been in the room the whole time.
Yeah, I know that. This is no, in correlation to you. Okay, we've talked at length about this. All right, We know you know exactly where this path is leading. Where stealing things, being cut purses.
Lots of money.
No.
The people that make that lots of money, we're going to go kill them. So you continue down this path, we'll come back and kill you too. That's the life you're living. That's the path you've chosen right now.
Appreciation declining.
That's definitely what we had told them the night before, though.
Yeah. We haven't forgotten what you said, yeah.
A whole nother consequence to this is if you are caught, you're going to the orphanage. That's not a threat. That's not from me. If you are caught in this lifestyle.
That's why we took up with Horace's gang.
And Horace's gang got dealt with in the way that people like Horace's gang get dealt with. All right?
I get your point.
Here's what I'm proposing. We find you somebody who is gracious enough to take you under their wing and train you in a vocation, in a way to make money honestly. Okay?
Okay.
No stealing from them.
Nothing.
That reminds me, Buck, you still got a bit of Horace's blood on your cloth from when you dealt with him, the way that people like him get dealt with.
Let me get that. I'm going to get that later. So.
Horse's blood?
Well, I think they said they killed him.
Horace. I thought you said
not
horse.
horses.
No,
I was so confused.
Horace's.
Okay.
Yeah, I butcher horses. That's how I make my honest living.
Did you put a horse head in his bed?
That's where my mind was.
Hey, what do you think bread is made out of?
But anyways, boys, here's how it works in the business world. If you don't feel like you're making enough money and you own your own business, you just make things cost more to the customer.
Yeah. If you think stealing from people is cruel, wait till you run a business.
Yeah. Try buy used carts. Those used cart salesmen are hot.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you want real cruelty in this world. Be a used cart salesman.
Go get a horse with
400 miles on it.
300 miles on its shoes.
I bought a horse once and there was water coming out of its exhaust.
Anyway. But this is a path that leads to you will make your money honestly and you will be empowered.
Wait, kid, what do you want us to do?
Just come with us to the market. We're going to try.
They're staying here.
No, we're going. Me and him are going to the market. We're going to talk to business owners while it's daylight outside.
Okay.
They're not going with us tonight.
Oh, right. No, I thought we were talking about them staying here for now and then staying here again tonight.
No, if somebody wants to take them as their apprentice, they would want to see who they're taking.
Yeah.
And I promise you, boys, this is the best possible way out of either dying from a violent lifestyle or disappearing.
All right, we'll go with you.
Thank you.
Are there any conditions that you have, boys, for the work that you do?
No cleaning.
I suspect you'll want to stay together.
Yeah.
Then we'll find a business that will only agree to accept both of you. That promise I can make you. As long as you agree just to stick with us and see if we can find you something better.
You said no cleaning?
No cleaning was
No
their stipulation.
cleaning.
Not can we stay together? No cleaning.
I mean,
That was the little boy.
here's the thing. They may have you sweeping. But it's not without its rewards.
I guess you don't get your hand cut off for cleaning, do you?
No, you don't.
It feels like it's gonna fall off, though.
And then, after a few times of cleaning very much, you get big and strong
Yeah,
with big cleaning hands.
How would you know?
Oh, they got you, Buck.
Sick, bro.
All right, let's. We'll follow you. We'll go.
Kids will do that to you. They'll light you. They'll light you up with like a torch.
No filter. You know it's true.
From the mouths of babes. Right?
Guess you should start cleaning more.
All right. Okay. So I guess we're
So we're gonna head out real quick and be back before sundown.
You three are going, just talking to market people?
And visit
Is
Quentin,
anybody
right?
else going? Or y'all just gonna chill there?
Are y'all staying here? Or y'all gonna go watch the orphanage now?
I thought we waited until nighttime.
Yeah, they're waiting on, but saying he can't leave until
Gotcha.
you decorate his face.
So
I guess if we're waiting for Urist, I'm gonna go find Urist. Show him my new bird.
Tell him we're waiting for him.
What are you doing here, dude? We've been waiting for you all morning.
He's just like, I'm at work, dude.
This is what y'all wanted the kids to do. I'm doing it too.
I'm paying all the bills around here, and nobody's helping me.
Okay, so let's go with you.
Who all's going? Me, Buck, and Gillard?
Yep, and the boys.
And the boys, okay. First thing I'm going to do is go to Quentin's.
Okay.
And, do you want disguise now?
No. For what we're doing today, I'll just pull it close.
Pull it up? Okay.
I was gonna disguise if I had to go back to the orphanage. I'm
Okay.
not gonna worry about disguise.
It's
in the way of combat.
I'm going as myself, but I'm gonna pull a hood up a little bit. Pull the hat down, hood up.
Is anyone else going into Quentin's crooked spine?
Crooked spine.
Yeah, well, all three of us are gonna go. Me and the two boys.
Do we even know their names? I think Seth told us, but
The youngest one's name is Tommy, but
No, Charlie.
Charlie.
I don't know
The oldest one's Tommy.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a question mark for the older one.
No, I think the little boy was calling him Tommy. Everyone's
Tommy and
wanting-
Charlie.
It's only called the crooked spine to his friends, all right? He has scoliosis.
Okay, I'm going in. Is there anybody else in there?
Yeah, he's helping an elvish lady right now, and he kind of glances at you and frowns a little bit and finishes her. Twice in one day. Are you back for more money? I thought you didn't want paid.
I don't.
What
Is
are
the
you
lady
doing
still
here?
in there?
No, she left.
Okay. I just came to make sure everything was still hunky dory.
You've only been gone for like 4 hours.
Yeah, well, have you heard any rumors? Is Dewberry sending anybody tonight? Do you know anything?
I have no clue.
But nobody could pay today, right? Because nobody came to collect?
No, people have been just walking over to his stand. No one's there, and they just stand around for a few minutes, and they're freaking out.
Why are you so upset?
Because they're gonna kill me.
Why would they kill you?
We established this 4 hours ago. They know.
2 months ago.
They know that they met a miserable end.
Outside my shop. It looks like I did something to defend myself.
We will escort you away from the building today, and we're going to patrol again tonight.
For a pretty penny, I'm sure.
For free. It's all free. We're just trying to get to Dewberry. That's all we're trying to do. These dudes are just minor inconveniences that are coming to burn the place down. Nobody's going to kill you.
These minor.
Outside the store, Buck. Were we supposed to let him go in by himself? Is that?
I was going in with
he's
him.
in with the boys.
Oh, okay.
The boys are just.
So they're with
Then I whispered to Buck, "Is this how this normally plays out?"
I wasn't here the first time.
These minor annoyances to you godlike people are the bane of everyone else's existence.
Exactly, that's what we're trying to shut down. I don't understand why you're so upset.
You make 0 sense.
I'm sorry.
Listen. I think what my friend is trying to say is we are doing this not for any gain of our own. We're doing this for you.
Who does that?
The boys. Yeah, who does do that?
Exactly.
I told you earlier there's a new sheriff in town. But second...
What's a sheriff?
A captain. There's a new captain in town. There's a new Dewberry in town, if you will, except without...
That's what I'm afraid of.
No. We're just trying to scare him off where there's no more of this.
So that you can take his place.
No.
So that
If we wanted to take his place, we could have done it already.
for you as a business owner can be empowered. All right?
There's no reason for all this mess.
Shop owner lives matter.
Hey, listen.
You expect me to believe you're doing this out of the kindness of your hearts?
Yeah, are there any other business owners that we might need to talk to today that might have some other news other than you?
No, I'm not getting you involved with anyone else.
We're going to go ask them if you don't tell us.
Well, you can go do that, but I'm not going to turn on my friends. Put them in an even worse situation that they put themselves in. You're coming back and you're asking me for money. I know it.
Here's my question. What happens if all of you, every shop owner here, decides not to pay? I mean,
thought about that. Yeah.
If that happens and he burns down all the businesses, that destroys the economy and that destroys his livelihood of muscling you guys out of money.
Well, that makes perfect sense until one person's like, well, not my business. And then everyone else just falls like dominoes.
That makes perfect sense, what you're telling me, all right? But what I'm saying is we are trying to buy you the space to where all of you can do that. And then when somebody tries to muscle in, you can say, well, you'll have to convince these other 20 some odd businesses to do the same thing because I'm not budging. It gives you a place of power so that you are not at the whims of somebody who is maybe has more gold in their pocket in order, to make you grovel.
Listen, I like what you're selling, but I don't know if I can pay that price.
We're not asking for a dime.
Everything has prices, whether it's monetary or not. What's a dime?
I said time. We're not asking for your time.
Okay. Listen, I don't know how, I've been here before. I understand what you're talking about, how it operates, but we're from somewhere where people like to, scratch each other's backs a bit, help each other out.
Don't touch my back.
Figuratively speaking.
We're just trying to make a new precedent.
He looks down at the two kids and they shrug.
Hey, speaking of which...
He does... No, Buck. No, somewhere else. Somewhere else, Buck.
All right.
Anyway, Quentin, we'll come by...
Is this your muscle man?
He's one of them. I got some muscle, too.
Is he gonna beat me up?
If you don't cooperate, I might.
See? Already.
We're helping you. Stop resisting.
The beatings will continue until morale improves.
All right. Listen, Quentin, we'll be back when you shut down, and we'll make sure the coast is clear so you can make your way home, and then we're just going to patrol around and make sure nothing else happens to anybody else's businesses tonight. In case they try to send a message, we'll send another one. And just back him down till there's no one left.
What's this guy's name? What's your name, guy?
Quentin.
So you're convinced we're after something, right? You're right. We are after something. We're after Dewberry. We don't want you. We don't want your fellow shop owners. We don't want to mess with your lives. We just want to know how to get to him. So you help us get to him. This ends. We won't come back. We're not going to ask you for money. I don't want your money now. You're right, though, that there's a cost. We need information. We want to know where we can find him.
I don't know. He's not at his den.
Okay.
Is there anybody else that might know?
Right. Can you point us to someone who would know?
Are there any of these shop owners that like him?
Who doesn't pay him?
Everyone pays him.
Until yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, you don't.
I don't pay him. I pay you guys.
No.
Wait, you paid us?
No. Quentin, why did you do what we asked you yesterday if you were just going to be all paranoid afterwards?
I thought it was a good idea at the time.
It worked.
I thought you were going to kill Dewberry or die. And I was going to keep your money.
Dewberry's next.
Has.
We're working on it. There's a lot going on. It's a slow process.
I didn't expect results, okay?
So there's nobody.
Well, now you know we provide results.
There's nobody else that might know where Dewberry is, or maybe somebody that's a little bit likes him a little bit.
He lives in the upper district. I think I told you that.
Yeah, we know that.
Go ask around there if you really want to find him.
Yeah, we might do that eventually, but okay. For not tonight, we're just gonna patrol. But you don't know a shop owner that might actually like,
Be more helpful than you.
or that likes him, like doesn't mind paying. They like Dewberry.
No one wants to pay money to keep their business from being burned to the ground.
Yeah, well, why don't all the shop owners just revolt and just go kill him? He stands out there every day.
Because we're spineless. We don't trust each other not to.
Hold on, you've got a building full of spines in here.
And they're all crooked.
Well, he's just got a couple goons down there with him yesterday. I mean,
that's the name of the shop.
There was just a couple goons with him. You'd think, several shop owners could go down there and rough him up a bit. But I understand. That's fine. Anyway, we're gonna go. Everything's fine. It's under control.
We'll be back tonight to make sure that there's no after effect.
And back tomorrow to ask for money, I'm sure.
Just keep telling yourself that, Quentin.
I will.
So, if there's no activity tonight, I mean, would you say that?
We'll come burn your shop down. How's that?
I was gonna ask, do you think you would, out of all of us, you would know the most about Dewberry. Does he seem like the type, if he gets threatened, he completely backs down?
Maybe.
Has he ever been threatened before?
No.
Then he's not gonna know the answer to your question.
Well, I mean, if he's a resolute person,
He obviously got our message because he didn't come today.
Hey, let's go burn Dewberry's shop down.
We might eventually.
He's just got a tent.
Well, no, let's burn it down. Send a message.
I mean, listen, here's the thing.
Tonight, maybe.
Yeah, maybe tonight.
In the middle, just before sundown.
We'll stand.
Get the people to stand
Where
around
is
it.
Thrin? He could just boom.
Yeah.
From a distance.
Okay, let's go chill out.
Yeah, let's go to a different shop.
So when we leave there, did the circle tell us to work with that guy? Because that was completely ridiculous.
No, that was all me. That was just on me.
Yeah, let's go find a. If all the shopkeepers are like that, maybe they need their help.
You guys get it though, right? Like he thinks that you're just moving in on Dewberry. No one does what you do.
Who does?
Quentin.
This is the orphans.
Oh, I thought that was Quentin again.
He's expecting you to just set up shop in the.
Yeah, but we're not though.
No one can understand that.
I don't care. We're gonna still do it.
Okay, well, if
Really? You don't want anything?
No, we want Dewberry.
Why?
Because he has lots of money. Can you understand that?
He's taking advantage of these
But
folks.
you're gonna take his money, yeah, steal it, smart. I like that plan. But then you're gonna just take over his job. And
No, we're not.
The money keeps
There
coming
will be
in.
no job. No one needs to do this job. It's a fake
leave
job.
eventually. And we like to leave places just a teensy bit better than when we found them. unless you're that bar owner in the porcelain wharf.
Let's say, look at Dairy. Wonder what that place looks like right now.
Leveled.
Y'all's home.
Oh, Hollyhead.
Yeah, it's also flat.
Yeah.
Everywhere we go ends up flat.
Juniper Grove.
There's
It's
always
missing some
Juniper
roof.
Grove.
The giant kind of messed it up.
It took damage
Oh, did
too.
it take this?
Yeah, we just level everywhere we go.
Hey, that was the Giants' fault, and we killed it.
That is true.
That town's still kind of okay-ish.
They're not even there. They had to abandon it.
They're not there yet. They'll see it someday.
No, I think they actually have already reoccupied it.
Yeah, they were starting to.
Yeah.
If the next merchant is like that, there's no point in visiting a third.
Well, I need to visit as many as I can to get these boys into a right place.
That place was called the Crooked Spine, right?
Yeah.
You went to the Crooked Spine looking for someone to be, not spineless. That's kind of
I just went the first place I saw.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like that was the only guy who hadn't paid yet. So.
Oh, okay. All right, well, let's go to the next place.
Well, why don't we go somewhere that maybe these can provide a job
Let's go
for
to
the
a
children?
place close to Dewberry's camp or tent.
His like.
Okay, so the way it is the whole market is kind of an oval, and there's like shops that make up that oval, and on the inside is just kind of a bazaar of things, like a bunch of tents
In
and
like a
stuff,
grassy
people selling
area.
all kinds of
Oh,
stuff.
and he's in there?
and he's got just a tent that is special.
A solitary tent.
Yeah.
Does everybody in the bazaar pay him too? Have y'all talked inside the bazaar?
No.
We haven't.
I just all we've talked to is one dude. Well, no, you talked to that guy that sells paper.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe we should go to some places closer to Dewberry's actual shop. Maybe they've seen or heard something, or maybe just find out if they pay him too.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good.
Hey, let's pretend to be some of Dewberry's enforcers, and we're collecting money.
Hey, wait! If y'all are going to the bazaar,
That makes sense. That's what people expect you to do.
Okay, if you two are going to the bazaar, I highly doubt that people that are selling stuff out of these just craft tables are going to need any kind of apprentices.
No, you can do the apprentice.
Yeah,
thing.
I'm going to go do that while you two.
Well, why don't you go over where Urist is? Because that's where they're working.
I mean,
Artisan shop.
And then you can, clue him in on what's going on and maybe bring him home too, because
let me go to a couple shops here, and if there's nothing,
Bring our dwarf back.
Rask was sent after Ernst already, but
he went. He wasn't even. Yeah. But if no one here can take them as like shop hands or anything like that, we will go to the to the other place.
Okay.
How far away is that though?
the artisan area is like 30 minutes or so. It's not too far.
So closer than the east. Or
Yeah, but it's up against like a wall from what I can remember, because the tannery like smells terrible.
Yeah, it's over by.
Yeah, because the tannery was like right out in the outskirts, and then weren't the smithy places like real close to it too? Yeah.
Okay, so we're going out into the bazaar then.
We're going to the bazaar.
Okay, I mean you're just stepping through lots of different places.
Well, before we step in, Quincy, what are we doing? We gonna pretend to be enforcers and look for money, or we're trying to just gain information?
No, just talk to them.
Well, I'm saying we just need to make sure we're on the same page on how we want to approach the situation. Do we want to pretend we work for Dewberry and get information that way, or just say we're looking for him? Hey, let's say we have money for him. Maybe people are more likely to point us towards him if they think that we have something for him.
Yeah.
Than if because I'm kind of imposing.
That's fine.
If I say, yo, I'm looking for Dewberry, they're probably going to assume it's bad.
Yeah, that is true. We could try that. Yeah. I'm sure they don't have much more information than Quentin did, but
Let's tell him we represent Quentin, and we're here to pay his fee. That way, there's some truth in it. That because Quentin's fee's unpaid, right?
Yeah.
As far as we know, he didn't actually pay.
We could do that. Yeah. Yeah, that's
Let's
fine.
do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Totally screwed this guy over. That's what
That'll
he gets for being complicated.
Okay. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah,
Okay.
I like that. Into the bazaar.
Okay, I mean y'all step into a sea of people and a sea of colors. There's people selling just anything. There's fruit vendors, vegetable vendors, cloth vendors, clothing, spice. Got spice? Got the spice.
All right, Quincy, which one's Dewberry's?
that makes you eat faces.
That's bath salt.
Spice.
Have that too.
What
just extra spicy.
What'd you say, Gillard?
Can you point me? Do you know which one's Dewberry's tent?
Yeah, y'all saw it.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all saw it? Yeah.
I would
point me in the way. Let's see if he's even there. Let's see if anybody's there.
It's empty. You actually do see a couple people kind of milling around, holding like envelopes of something.
Let's just talk to one of those people that are standing there.
All right, we'll walk up to him, tap him on the shoulder. Hey, what's going on?
How can I help you?
Are you here representing Dewberry? Is his name just Dewberry or Mr. Dewberry? Mr. Dewberry's
Dewberry.
Lord Dewberry's shop.
No, I am here trying to pay my dues.
That is what I'm here for. Any idea where we can find him?
Obviously not. I am standing here waiting, am I not?
Haven't seen him all day.
He has not he has not shown up, no.
No one else has seen him either.
Which is very strange.
Might have to do with those thugs that got killed out there last night. Maybe he's scared to come by.
Some thugs got killed?
Oh yeah, did you not hear? Bodies everywhere. Nasty job.
It's terrible.
It was nasty indeed. I saw it this morning.
You saw it?
I was on my way to work very early, and yes, I come across a group of people milling about, some 3 bodies.
Any word on who did it?
Rumor has it that it was a job done by the Circle, something like that.
Circle of
The
what?
Circle.
Oh, you know of them?
I've only heard. What do you know about them?
I've never heard of such a group.
Never heard of them, period? Oh. Shifty characters is what I hear.
Apparently, they murdered 3 people here and drug off 2 more and murdered them there, and...
Sounds like real criminals.
Well,
Indeed.
perhaps
Is there
not.
anybody-
They killed some...
This is the only guy here in front of his...
No, there's quite a few.
Oh, okay. They all look like kind of the... Can I glean that it's the same situation, or should I...
Yeah, everyone seems to be just kind of like glancing at it, like looking at the sun, trying to like...
Yeah. Oh,
seeming
yeah, I saw the
frustrated.
bodies too. So you've been here to pay your dues since this morning, and no one's been here?
No. I have been working. I just I've come by every once in a while. I do
No.
not wish to be late.
Do you work here in the bazaar, or do you have a shop around?
Yes, I have. I sell fine leathers.
I'll have to stop by. I love fine leathers.
You sell like leather crafted items or just raw leather?
Leather crafted items, yes. Wallets, shoes, boots.
Interesting.
People like the whips, lots of whips, different colors.
Get yourself a whip.
Little things that you can put your house keys on.
Very nice, very nice. You got any money pouches for sale?
Yes.
Like a fairly large money pouch.
Yes.
I'm a man of incredible wealth. In case you didn't know from talking.
Can we come take a look at your stand?
Next week, dude sees I got that same pouch. It's just full of copper.
I think you're underestimating how large I need this.
Does the money pouch come with money?
No.
Oh, good. I don't need it to. I have too much as it is.
It doesn't look like Dewberry's coming, so maybe I could just come.
Yes, I don't know what I'll do. I'll have to come back later and look for him. Please follow me. And he leads you off you have to go through quite a few people and stands, and he brings you to it is a large cart that has just leatherworks all over. And he has kind of a drawstring, kind of like Dustin's big bag over here. That is my biggest size. It can hold about 100 coins of it, gold, silver, copper, whatever. Yes.
It only holds 100?
I'm afraid so. That is about all
That's a
that
shame,
anyone
I would be
in town wishes to carry it once in the open.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Well, while him and AJ walk away to buy AJ a bag, is Dewberry's little area all exposed and open, or is there somewhere?
It is just a table under a tent.
Oh, okay. So nothing to look through, nothing to check, nothing to. I don't know.
No.
Well, I just kind of. How many did you say? There's a small group of people all waiting.
There's other people, yeah.
Hey, does anyone here know where Dewberry is? I kind of need to pay him soon because I don't want my shop burned down.
Yeah, neither do we. That's why we're here. Thought about just leaving the money, but I mean, who knows who'd get it?
Yeah.
But I mean, that is Dewberry's table. No one would steal from Dewberry's table.
Yeah, if you leave it here, I'll watch it.
I'll just wait for it myself. Thank you.
Okay, let's cut to Rask real quick. Rask, what you doing?
Hey, Ernest, check this out.
Okay, you step into Helga's area, and they are both just drenched in sweat. And Urist is like heavy breathing. His beard is just dripping, and he's just huffing and still beating on pieces of metal with his hammer.
Hey, Ernest!
What?
Check this out. And then just bird droppings down his face. I got Peeky!
That's great.
Flaming hot bird droppings.
That means he likes you.
Exactly what degree is Phoenix poo?
1,200.
About the same temperature what you would put frozen French fries into to deep fry them.
So nice sizzle.
You ready to go?
Urist goes and finds some water, washes the literal bird poop off of his face. I've still got a few hours here.
All right, well, we're going to have to cut that short. Hey, Hermes, always good to see you, girl.
Hermes.
It's a pleasure. Yeah, that's what I said. Looking good. Ernest, we got to go save a bunch of kids, man. We got to get out of here.
Save?
I feel like you're never around, dude. You're never around. You got to come with us.
It's been a day.
Yeah. Hey, Hermes, we're going to call it a sick day.
It's Helga.
Yeah, that's what I said, girl. We got to cut out of here early. It's been fun, though. If that's okay with you.
Do you want to go?
I mean, we were kind of in the middle of something, weren't we?
We were.
Can it wait? I should be home. What time is it at this point in the day?
2.
Yeah. I've been there since, probably...
You got there around 8.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can risk your friends not making it to the morning, and
What is he on about?
Hermes, I actually have a question.
It's Helga.
That's
for the
what I
last
meant,
time.
Mama. Listen, you know anything about any missing
She
kids?
hammers the hammer down. It's
Whoa!
Helga.
I got one of those too. All right. We ain't trying to pull our boys out. You know anything about any
I
missing
promise
kids?
mine's bigger.
Ernest, you better get your girl.
I'm sorry, he's just like this. You get used to it.
Are you sure?
Missing kids.
I'm-
Helga. Missing kids. You know anything about them?
Missing kids?
Ernest? Bro. Missing kids.
Missing kids, bro. Bro, missing kids, bro.
Oh, for real. Dude.
Bro, for real, missing
Never
kids.
around, Ernest.
Feels like we're falling apart.
I need
We
you.
never talk anymore.
We never talk anymore. It's been like a day, and he's like, we never talk anymore.
You've done good work today. If you need to go, you can go.
There are some things I'd like to talk to you about in the near future, but if they need me, I suppose I should at least hear them out.
If you're coming back tomorrow, be here at 5.
I'll be back.
He'll be here at 4:30.
I won't. I'll be here at 5.
He will. He'll be ready for you.
That would be stupid and a waste of his time.
Absolutely, and that's what I said. You ready, Ernest?
I guess. I'm quite sorry, Helga. I should at least look into this.
Go on.
Bye.
I'll be back if it's nothing important.
I'll be
Just see
back
you in the
anyways,
morning.
girl.
She goes back to hammering.
I'm with Rask now, I suppose.
Ernest, there's a bunch of kids that are getting sold into some kind of slavery, and it's not good. We gotta get back, man.
It's not.
I really don't like the sound of that, but
There is a
Do you have any
distinct,
conk-
so much sweat and BO coming off him, and just the tiniest bit of burned hair.
yeah, he's like staring into space right now. Are you sure this is happening?
Yes. Do you even have a weapon yet?
No.
You've spent all this time. I've acquired a bird and many, many other things, sir.
Full walking armory.
And you are still not equipped with a weapon.
I don't think it's even been quite a day, but I'm glad you've been productive.
All right. Well, we're gonna go save some kids, Ernest.
Okay, so y'all are headed back to Corvus's house, I assume.
At 2 p.m. Yeah, we still got 4 or 5 hours.
All right, let's jump to Buck and his 2 boys.
So, just going from shop to shop, I'd go to the next one. I'd go to the next one possible that looks open. Looks like somebody's there.
Okay, yeah, you find a potion ingredient store called the Yellow Root.
Okay.
There's a half-orc man inside. His hair is like in dreads and really long. What can I do for you, man? How's it going?
Just kind of looking around.
We got lots to spy, man. Yeah.
Tell me about your health potions.
I don't make any potions, man. I just sell all the ingredients for them, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do
It's all natural here, bro.
you gather them yourself?
No, I have people for that, man.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, this seems like a nice spot. We might.
Thanks, man. I've
yeah.
worked for a long time on this area. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, hey, listen. We may hit you up later. We're gonna go ahead and me and my 2 boys here. We're just gonna keep kind of looking around.
Hey, we're giving out some free samples. Would you and your boys be interested?
Oh no, I think we'll be all right. I do appreciate that though. That's
He grabs a bowl. It's the finest mushrooms here, man.
oh, that's fine. We're fine. Thank you though.
Come back if you ever need your potions made. We have the stuff to make them.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Move on to the next one.
What a nice guy.
Listen, boys, there's nothing I have against this guy. It's just that I just didn't see that working out.
That mushroom tasted weird.
You had a mushroom? Oh.
I spit it out. It wasn't very good.
Okay, good. We're going to have to get you a lot of water. We need to play. If you start seeing anything or, just tell me before you start doing anything, all right? We're going to have to find a good place to sit down
Before
here.
you operate any heavy machinery.
Wait, who's hallucinating right now?
No one's hallucinating.
No one yet.
Not yet.
Is that Tommy or Charlie?
That was Charlie.
Wait.
That's the younger one.
Does Narcan exist in D&D?
Hallucinogen.
Okay, the next store over, if you're just going on, is a glass shop called the Crystal Figurine.
Crystal figurine.
Yep.
All right. Let's bring him back to an episode of King of the Hill. Anyway, all right, we go in.
Yes, hello. What can I do for you?
Hi. I was just inquiring about your business here. What is it that you do here exactly?
Looking around, it is just nothing but glass shelves full of glass figurines.
I sell glass figurines.
I look at the person. Is she like?
No touching.
No.
The boy was Charlie was like about to grab something. She smacks his hand. No.
I snap my head to him. Hey, knock it off. So, do you make these figurines yourself?
No, I have a husband over in the artisan district who he blows them into creation and bends and that sort of thing. It's very good.
Oh, I look down at the boys. I say, "Oh, well, what do you think of that?"
That was weird.
Sounds pretty cool, right?
Sounds like some blow some glass.
I'm just trying here.
Yeah.
Is glass a code word?
He blows on glass?
God.
And it makes things?
Like these little figurines here. He makes them by hand.
Stop it!
No, not
You're
like
spitting
that.
on things.
She picks it up and starts wiping it off.
Can I help you, or are you going to buy something?
Upon further inspection, I think we're going to move on down the road. I thank you for your time, though.
Thank you.
We're going to move to the artisan district. That's 2 for 2. We'll go on down to the artisan area. So, just once again, plugging away, trying to find somebody who needs help.
Okay. Let's check in on. Yeah, are you buying some leather?
No, I'm just gonna.
Oh,
Waste of time.
thank you for wasting my time. Fine leather.
You got a.
Fine leather.
What about like a nice
Fine leather.
belt?
Yes. And he opens up a thing, and there's just hundreds of belts just hanging there.
You got halfling-sized belts?
He grabs a pair of scissors.
Do you have a belt that can hold anything on it, like one that's got any kind of cool? You know what? Just a standard belt, real nice, would be cool. Mine's getting kind of worn out.
Okay, yeah, he can find you a pretty nice leather belt.
Do you like recycle leather or anything? Like, could I just trade you my belt and
I don't make things, I just sell things.
could you sell a highly worn belt?
Probably not.
Okay.
There's a trash can right over there.
Oh, well, I'd hate for that to happen. How much for the belt?
5 gold.
5 gold for a belt
Yes, this is.
that you didn't even make?
Someone made it.
I'm gonna check the quality on this. Can I make?
It says made in China.
Can I make a check on the quality?
Sure.
I don't know what kind of check it is.
What's the Rings home region called?
Intelligence check or is it a wisdom check?
What was your
Give me a perception check.
Perception.
location?
Hey, how about a 21?
Made
Yeah,
in the
this is
diamond.
not good quality.
It's not good quality.
No.
Is
stole-
anything that he has good quality
No,
now?
it's none of it's even leather.
He was selling it as Corinthian leather, but you find out upon further investigation.
It's pleather.
It's just.
I'll just hand it back to him. I think I like mine better.
Obviously, you do not have good taste. Fine leather. Fine leather.
Obviously, you don't either. I'll just turn around and walk off.
He shoes you.
Don't buy from this guy. It's all fake.
Hi, here. It is not fake. It is not fake.
I just keep walking.
All right, what are you doing?
After after just asking around with the people waiting to pay money, I'm just gonna find Quincy. When I see him, look, I don't think this is gonna pan out.
I don't think anybody knows anything.
Let's
They're not selling anything of quality either.
let's meet back up. It's a bazaar. They're supposed to rip you off here. Let's meet back up with Buck, see if he figured anything out, or at least gave away our orphans.
No, I don't know where he is.
Okay, so Buck, you're on your way. You'll have made your way to the artisan area, and you hear hammering.
Oh crap! We missed him. Yeah. Dang.
We're going back to Corvus's house.
Yeah.
Wait. Let's check a few shops first.
For Buck?
If we see Buck, that'll be a plus. But we still haven't asked around any of the other shop. Remember, we're gonna ask another shop if they've paid yet, or basically Quentin too.
Okay. Yeah. So you made it to the. Yeah.
While we're there, do we see Rask and Uris dead? Okay, so they've already left.
But you don't know that.
No. But if I don't, if I don't see him at Helga's, there'd probably be one.
Oh, are you going to Helga's?
I mean, I'd probably walk by just to see if Uris was there.
Okay. He's not.
Okay. We just go to the nearest place, not Helga's, because obviously she has an apprentice right now.
Okay. I mean, there's leather tanners. There are book binders.
Glass workers.
There's glass workers.
At least one.
There are people making bows. There's Fletchers. There's candlestick makers. There's candle makers.
So I look down at the boys and I say, "Listen, this is really where we're going to find something that's going to be really a really neat thing to be a part of the process. Is there something that you see right off the bat that just catches your eye that you might want to learn to do?"
They kind of look around.
They see someone get pickpocketed. That.
Mr. Buck, you're real nice. No one's going to take us.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I've got a pretty good idea.
Well, listen, you pick what you think you would like, and you leave me to do the talking.
That guy making candles, he's just dipping that string in hot barrels. It doesn't look hard. Kind of
Okay.
looks fun.
All right. Well, let's see what we can do, okay?
Okay.
So we walk over to the candle maker.
Okay. It's a half orc as well, and kind of an older man, and he literally is just kind of he's holding onto a string and he's just dipping it in, and the candle just kind of keeps growing and growing as he puts more and more layers on.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
I have a bit of a business proposition for you.
All right.
See these two boys that have, I figure that they're just zoned in on the candle making process. These two boys, they are in need of something to occupy the time, basically. Something to not just occupy their time like they're bored, but something to make them a productive member of society. And we are looking currently for any kind of place that may be taking on apprentices. And I stress it's 2 apprentices, as these 2 are brothers. I mean, to be honest, they don't have parents. And we had talked about the orphanage, but they have such a sense of duty that they don't want to go into the orphanage that doesn't that is not contributing to the well-being of
That's
the
pretty good money to turn some kids into the orphanage, right?
Well, I'm not. I'm. So what you're saying is, if you did take them in as apprentices, you would turn them into the orphanage?
I didn't say that, but
I mean, would you?
maybe. If you're putting them in my, like, under my power, it'd be my decision.
This world's god is evil.
How much are they offering at that orphanage?
I've heard of up to 50 gold a kid.
50 gold a child?
It's a lot of candles I wouldn't have to make, you know.
Gosh. I mean,
So yeah, I can take them.
listen, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that at all. I mean,
They're not yours, are they? He kind of steps towards them.
step away, friend.
He kind of straightens his back. Excuse me.
Don't get near those children.
What are they to you? You
I
just
am
said
the
they don't have any
caretaker.
parents.
I am the caretaker.
Instead of pawning them off on someone, why don't you take care of them then? He goes back to dipping his candles angrily.
All right, boys, let's go. I take this information. I'm gonna go back to the group.
All right, me and Quincy are gonna go pick a building. Quincy, don't pick that mushroom one. It looks weird.
I don't know. Just go in one.
All right, hold on.
Just like a
Building 11.
Oh my god.
Let's look for like a general goods store.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe one that like a bigger store. Looks like there's a lot of traffic, a lot of money. Maybe going in and out.
Okay, yeah, this is the one that you went looking for bedrolls when y'all first arrived.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was it called? I didn't write it down.
The Traveler's Companion.
Wow.
What's the Jewel
Wow.
of Galeport was a tavern room, right? Okay.
Wow. That was nice. That was a good one. Traveler's Companion.
He's like, what is a bedroll? And then he named the store. Okay, cool. This sounds like a promising place.
You open the door and it dings. Welcome to the Traveler's Companion, where you can find all of your traveling needs.
Is there anybody else in here?
Yeah, that's quite a few people.
Oh.
But it's a pretty big, it's a bigger shop, a lot bigger than
Are
Quentin's.
there multiple workers here?
No, just the one worker.
Oh, okay.
Quincy, you want to handle this, or you want to take it together, or just look around first?
I'll talk to him.
All right. Sir, do you have any?
It's a young elfish man.
You have any magic items I can peruse?
I'm afraid not. We just sell
Mundane
tinder
items.
kit, yeah, fire starters, tinders, torches.
Well, I don't need any rope.
Rope. Yeah, we got plenty of rope. I think I saw you in here just a few days ago. You were getting some bedrolls.
Yeah, bought a couple bedrooms.
Finest thread count in the
They
land.
are fairly nice, I will say. They're better than what I had.
We have food rations. We have collapsible pots. That's new. And you can just carry around a full pot to make some great food out there in the wilderness.
Oh, really? Like a nesting kit? It all
Yeah.
that goes together?
I would like to look at your
How
collapsible.
much? How much for that?
Oh, it's just like 10 silver. It's really nice.
Load me up with one of those. Hold on. Buck would love that.
We forget while we're.
He takes
here.
you over. It's not even metal. It is a weird kind of Kevlar, heavy, fine mesh thing. And he folds it out and just kind of pops it, and it just extends out.
This is 10 silver?
This thing could stop a hit.
Oh, okay.
You find out it's made of adamantium.
Very, very, very nice. Very nice. Okay, yeah, I'll take one of those.
That sounds awesome. I'll actually have a bedroll. I actually found myself without one.
Oh, right this way. We have all kinds of
High
colors
thread
too.
count. High thread count.
High thread count. He takes you over, and there's just,
I want one of those fluffy ones you can just climb inside of.
Dying Land's cotton.
Back before the dying lands started dying, this was like the finest bamboo. And the thread count. Oh,
Bamboo. Wow.
yeah,
Wow.
bamboo.
Exotic, too.
Is it nicer than the one you sold him a few days ago?
It's a little bit nicer.
I'll take it.
He kind of was going off down on prices there.
Say, sir,
I bet you make a fair bit of coin in this place.
I do pretty well. Yeah, I do pretty well.
Is that fell out in the market that everybody seems to be taking tax money to or something? I bet he hits you pretty hard.
Dewberry.
Yeah, Dewberry, that's the guy.
He gets a fair share from me, yeah.
That doesn't seem
So surely you're paying him flat rate, not percentage, though, right?
It's always percentage. Everyone knows.
Oh, that's just not even right.
You know, I hear
Not
Quentin
fair.
was playing flat rate. What was his shop called? The
Crooked Spine.
The scoliosis store or something. Yeah, he was playing flat rate. I hear.
It's news to me. I didn't know that.
That just really doesn't seem fair, this guy. I mean, what's he doing for you, really?
Dewberry?
Yeah.
He's making sure my place doesn't burn down.
Well, what are the black cloaks for?
The people go around burning down stores.
Yeah. If you don't pay, your place gets burned down.
Oh, you're paying so Dewberry doesn't burn your store down. Wow, that sounds kind of criminal.
He's not even like a government official or anything?
I think he's an official lord now, yeah.
Sounds like
Oh, so that's a government position?
He's a lord now.
So he works for the Duchess then?
He's a lord now.
Cool.
You would think that putting part the government, the black cloaks would be over something like this.
Yeah. So it's like the
Black Cloaks, they don't really do that talking thing, so it's a little bit harder for them to...
Yeah, but it would be easy enough for them to patrol your area.
prevent your place from being the other. They may not be able to speak, but they can hear.
Guess the Black Cloaks don't really come around the market area at night.
How convenient.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been nice if they were here to stop whoever killed those blokes last night, am I right? What a scene.
Have you heard about that?
Yep, everyone's talking about it. The market's just kind of full of it.
Any idea what happened there?
Who did it?
Word is that Quentin, the guy you just happened to be mentioning, didn't pay his flat rate.
Oh.
What does that have to do with anything?
So they most likely were going to come and burn down the place, and I guess he bought some defense. Pretty well.
So he could afford to buy the defense, but not pay his...
Yeah, that seems weird.
Halflings. I'm sure you understand.
What's that supposed to mean?
They think different than I do.
Wait, what is this guy? Is he human?
Elf.
Oh, that's right. You said young elf.
Who says I think any different than you do?
I do.
Oh, you don't want to speak that way to him. He has a temper.
I think different than him, too.
Well, every individual thinks
you
different
two-
from somebody else, but not just because I'm a halfling.
You don't think that who you are makes something about what you think? I mean, just look at how high you can see right now. I can see much higher than you, and he can see even much higher than me.
I can see lower than you can, enough to know that there's gold underneath your counter that you haven't seen over there.
Well, that's great. See, I can't think like that because
Doesn't make me any worse than you.
I didn't say worse. I just said you think different.
Inside check. Is this guy a racist?
Go ahead and roll.
Roll it.
That's
No way. This dude is racist as shit.
Maybe he's an accidental racist, but he's not meaning.
Okay.
He's not meaning any.
He's not an anti-racist.
He's privileged.
Like you're a halfling. I'm an elf, and like
Okay, I get what you're saying.
I'm gonna
sorry.
live for like 1,000 years. That
sorry.
kind of affects the way I'm gonna think about things. You have a lifespan of like 300 years. You know.
Okay, yeah,
So-
you're good.
Did we catch this guy's name? Excuse me, Sir Merchant. My friend seems to feel like you have made a slight against his race.
Oh, that was not my intention.
No, it's fine. Hey, it's okay. Yeah. Anyway,
fine people, halflings. They just think different than me.
That is okay.
so anyway, you haven't gotten to pay Dewberry today, huh?
No,
'Cause nobody's been here.
today's not my day. I paid 2 days ago. So
Oh. Well, what do you think will happen to all these people that don't get to pay because he's not here?
surely their places won't get burned down if he's. I mean, it's his fault.
I mean, if he's but I hear they will though. That's why there's. I mean, we were.
How'd you hear that? Who'd you hear that from?
It's all over the bazaar. We just came out of there.
Those bizarre folk talk about somebody that thinks differently.
Yeah, man, and they try to sell you some
They
crap.
do
That's
because
fine.
like they have to stand out there in the rain sometimes and in the hot sun, and I have this nice cultured environment in here. Yeah. I've got it nice in here. Can't say I have it nice in here. They have a lot rougher. They think a lot different than me.
Yeah, and they're thinking their shops are going to get burned down because they weren't able to pay because Dewberry just no-showed on them all. Well, Dewberry's men, I guess.
That'd be horrible. Hopefully,
Any idea where do people usually come visit you for payment or
no, I have to go and drop mine off
where at?
at Dewberry's little stand over there.
And what happens if he's not at his stand?
He's never not been to stand on days that he's supposed to be to stand.
Well, he's not there today.
I know it's an anomaly. He must be thinking different.
He thinks different than the rest of us too, doesn't he?
He does. You know why? Because he's a lord, and he gets to think different than a lot of us more like peasant folks.
You know, I think
You mean you peasant folks? Me and him, we're good. We're good.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Just another reason you think different than me.
yeah.
Are you not saying that we're all peasants?
I was saying I was a peasant. Apparently, you're better than that,
Yes, we're
according to him.
Oh no, we're definitely equal on as far as the
we're
social
not,
construct.
We're not peasants. Is my point.
I was just meaning below lord level. Sorry for making a
I would say I'm not lord
generalization
level.
there.
I'm going to give him the 10 silver. I appreciate the pot. By the
Yeah,
way.
if you need any more, you got friends. That one is gonna last you a long time. You get your money back if you burn a hole in it. I guarantee it.
Who makes this?
What temperature does it go up to?
The best way to use it, honestly, is like it kind of like it has a little metal thing that it's an extra silver, but it'll hold it up. And the best thing you can do is like just throw some rocks into your fire, and then when they get nice and hot, just toss it in your water, and that'll boil it. But I've never had one burn through, so
Oh, that's interesting. I can pay an extra silver and get the little thing. Okay.
it's just a little kind of stand for
Yeah,
it.
let me take that too.
Yeah, it'll make you think different.
I bet it will. I bet it will.
In this episode, Quincy buys pot.
Okay, I'll give him 11 silver then.
Okay. It collapses too, and it's very flat. It all
Is
comes
it
down to like
10 silver for a gold?
Actually, I'll give him
Silver.
I'll give him a gold for bothering him.
Isn't a gold 10 silver?
Yes,
Silver.
it is. So I'll give him a gold and a silver.
Okay.
Okay, so we're doing 10. How much was the bedroll? The nice bedroll.
Like 5 silver.
I'll
Not silver. It's 100 gold to a platinum. It's 10 to the other.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's 100.
Wait, so yeah, 10 silver or 100?
It's like 10 copper to a silver, 10 silver to a copper, and then 100 gold to a.
Platinum.
I mean, sorry.
10 copper
10,
to a
10
silver.
copper to a silver.
10 silver to a gold.
gold.
10 gold to
Platinum.
a platinum.
No, I thought it was 100 gold to a platinum.
Platinum is always 10.
What?
The-
No, we did
No, I think it's
100.
100.
Yeah, we did 100 to a platinum. I'm pretty sure because like Tate had thousands.
It should have been.
2700
gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he
Oh my
had thousands of gold.
Yeah.
There's no way he's only got
Okay,
like 27 gold or something.
That's how
Money
we do it.
sucks in this game.
Yeah.
Our conversion rates are all over the place.
I know.
But if you think about it, we're in medieval times, so like
Yeah, people are dumb.
people are basically
Makes you think different.
gosh dang it.
Okay, I'm leaving.
This ain't Wall
Before we
Street,
go,
y'all.
what's
Hey,
your
we get new stuff every week.
what's your
Come check us out.
best-selling commodity besides that pot and bedrolls? Not on
My
this
best
podcast.
product. My best product. I have some like wooden eating utensils.
Oh, I'm not interested. All right, so let's go and let's just, if we can't, I don't know where the heck did Buck go? Quince.
Please come back to the Traveler's Companion.
We will, for sure. I have no idea.
We'll make you think different.
Should we head back to Corvus's or should we search the square, the oval?
Let's just go back to Corvus's.
All right.
Okay, so everyone's making their way back to Corvus's. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll all get there.
Did anyone who did like? Do you have anything you wanted to do, Corvus, while all this nonsense was going on?
Yeah, a lot of nonsense. No thanks to the Lord, the God of this region, the God of this game. Bunch of useless NPCs.
Okay.
I'm just reading my book for my short rest.
Okay, you're reading a book. Which book?
I would like to rest, like to get like a full rest. I guess.
You got a full rest already. You're good.
Well, it was a short rest. But
You're good.
Full rest, you got it.
All right. What are you two doing, Rask and Urist?
I'm following him. He said there was something urgent going on and that I had to leave, and I was like, I guess I'd better humor him.
Okay.
So I'm just with him.
Yeah, y'all hurry back to Corvus's and you wait. You hurry up and wait.
Absolutely. So they get back there and nobody's there. Just there.
Corvus is there sleeping and
They're busting the door. I look up and, what's the hurry?
Shall I tell you about fauna?
I thought you said there was something important.
Ernest, just sit down. Just stay here for 5 minutes. Take some pop shrooms and just calm down.
I haven't even been gone for a day. He like sits down and just sits there.
Just breathe it. Breathe
You
through,
just watch
buddy.
as a puddle of sweat just forms on the ground below you.
All right. Well, where's everybody else?
Okay, so after a little bit, everyone will show up.
There's Buck.
And Urist is here too. Wow, the gang's back together.
All right.
So, listen, things are further complicated.
What's that? Oh, hey, Charlie and Tommy.
Tommy.
Hello.
We went to the artisan district.
That's where he went.
The first shop that we stopped at was a candle making shop.
Fun.
Interesting choice.
Yeah.
Candles.
So what's the
boys had
complication? I
wanted.
mean, obviously he didn't want them, but
No, that's actually quite the opposite.
Oh, he did want them.
Apparently, the orphanage is paying $50 or 50 gold a head for children.
Oh, that's not good.
Wow.
That's more than most people making.
They're paying for the children.
Yes.
Yeah, the children no one wants, according to Madame Grelka.
And every child there was spoken for?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how much they're selling them for.
Do I have any experience?
If they're paying 50 gold a head, that means she's getting paid at least 51 gold a head. Who the heck is paying 51 gold for children and why?
Oh, yeah. Do I know anything about how an orphanage would normally work, having lived in like Derry where there might have been...
I wouldn't say Derry had an orphanage.
Yeah.
Their kids just lived on the street.
Or we're taken in by artisans.
For 50 gold a head. And sold to here.
Very anarcho-capitalist.
I would have said in Derry, like, it's like people would have taken in kids. Like,
So it's just this place.
So it was a nice place before we stopped by.
Except they spanked adults.
some people pay for that.
They paid good gold for that.
So that's where the economy comes from.
So we still have nothing to do with the children.
Not unless we know of somebody who owns a shop or organization that we can trust to take these children. And here's the thing. I mean, it's not as if I'm just trying to take these boys, drop them off somewhere and just say, hey, listen, figure out how to feed these two growing mouths. I mean, I'm willing to give over at least somewhat of a down payment.
Yeah, but they'd rather get 100 gold for them and not have to worry about it.
Exactly. We don't have... There are a handful of people in this town that we can trust.
Yeah, and as the kids have made more than clearly aware, giving someone gold to take them in just means they're going to turn them in for more gold. Because why not?
There's a number of people that we can trust in this town, but out of respect for Quincy, we're not going to involve them.
Still rather not. There's no guarantee that he would take them either, and I'd hate to even make him think that I would think that he would.
And also, I mean, if people are paying 50 gold, they don't really need to be running around. Even under his care, if they stepped outside of the shop to throw something away, they could be kidnapped. If that's common knowledge in the artisan district, and we send them to the artisan district to work, they'll probably be kidnapped by someone else if they don't run away.
Unless they know. I mean, it's not like the kids of people that are, living normal lives are getting kidnapped left and right.
I was about to say, have we seen any other kids in the streets?
We don't know that.
There's not really kids running around.
Nope.
No, how normal is that?
Are there parents with kids?
Yeah, you see kids with parents.
Oh,
You
okay.
don't see any kids. You don't see homeless kids.
Yeah. Well, no, that's what he's saying. Are there like families?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I talked to the boys. I asked, so is there like a school that children go into? I mean, children with parents.
Yeah, there used to be. We used to go. There's some buildings of learning around. Remember, I told y'all the other day who needs school.
Is there anybody? Is there anybody that Quincy knows? An older couple with no kids, or anybody that he would know personally that
That actually wants children.
Yeah, or like that would take care of them for a little while, or anything. Would he know anybody? Where does that movie critic live?
That was the only one that I thought of.
It's the only person that he knows.
Unless they wanted to train to be actors, Quince.
Especially if Gwent's introduced the two. I guess I should.
I'm not talking about the critic.
Okay, what if Urist takes the boys to the orphanage? The boys.
We're not going to the orphanage.
What if Urs takes Quincy to the orphanage?
Hey, he's small enough.
You want to pretend to be a child, Quince?
For what? What is for what?
So we can get 50 gold, apparently.
Get in the. All we gotta do is get inside the orphanage. Get these kids gathered up at one end.
You can be our kid on the inside.
We can kill the people and burn the orphanage down.
Well, first off, wait. If we even try to do that, how are we not guaranteed that? First off, he won't be sussed out and killed immediately.
Well, that would be very dependent on his disguising abilities.
Really, that doesn't matter at all. We just need to get somebody inside of the orphanage to round up these kids. Vistrid can sneak in. He can.
Wait, Vistrid, can you turn into a child?
He can turn into a mouse. It's better. He can scope the area.
A mouse in child Quincy's pocket.
He goes,
Mouse, it's better.
this is what he said. He can turn to a mouse. It's better. I'm sorry, I can't do it that small.
I hit him earlier. Apologies.
You can be a mouse and be in his pocket. That way we send him in.
What would that?
There's a knocking at the front door.
No!
Wait.
You expecting somebody?
Are we at Corvus's house?
Yep.
You expecting somebody? Corvus?
This is a safe house?
Scatter out. Who should answer the door? Corvus, you answer
Quiet.
the door. It's your house.
I tell the boys to be quiet.
Let's all hide in a room.
Yeah, we go.
Yeah, we're all in a room. I'll stand at the door, weapon drawn.
I'm not expecting anyone. I'm gonna run, jump up to the side of the wall, run up the stairs.
This is why he's a freaking weirdo.
I'm gonna look at the window. Can I see like the front door?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he left.
Somebody's knocking at the door.
Bail! He's like, this isn't actually my house.
Someone's knocking at the door and he just slams the door open.
You see two figures that you see like the backs of two figures that are kind of standing on the stoop, but the little overhang over the door is kind of blocking them.
Do they look like black cloaks?
No,
What do they look like in particular? Can I?
they look smaller. You make out some blonde hair and some purple hair.
Corvus, who is it?
Blonde hair and purple hair.
I'll
Corvus, who is it?
Quincy,
What?
open the door.
It's your house.
Open the door.
You want me to open it?
Yes.
All right, I jump down the stairs, open the door, grab both of them, throw them in, slam the door shut.
I'm gonna get.
Wait,
You're pulling them inside.
Pull them inside, dude, both of them. Grab them both, slung them in, threw the door down. Hammer up, dude.
Okay, when I see him do that, I'm gonna get my spear out.
I already got my weapon out. I'm in the room.
Oh my gosh.
I tell the boys to hide under the sink.
I told you our welcome wasn't going to be well accepted.
Who's the other one?
It's Gen Z. And
Oh my gosh.
How do they know we're here?
How'd you guys find us?
Why are you here?
We came looking for you.
You could have been killed.
By who? For what reason? Your friend here?
By me for knocking on the door unexpectedly.
What did you want us to do? Break in?
It's in a note.
How did you even know we were here?
Of course Sybil knew where we were.
I do know all.
Would you follow us or something?
She knew where you were. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to ask you both to leave.
Wait, what?
All right, I guess we all just gotta pile out of the room. Tell boys, you stay in their room.
Urus has been like staring into space.
Okay.
They can't just leave. They know where we are.
Kicking us out?
Wait,
Absolutely not.
Out, Quince.
What, Orist?
Hear what out?
Why do you have two children with you? Who are they?
No, they stayed back in the room.
No, they peeked around.
Why are you here?
Came looking for you.
For what? I told you no more.
You meant no more seeing each other at all?
I don't remember what I said. But yeah, that's kind of what I meant.
I thought we were going to work together on some stuff.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah.
That's okay. That's not bad.
Not right now. Do you have that note? What did I say?
19.
I forgot about the note.
Huh?
Huh?
I said 19 to insight check.
Yeah, she seems to be telling the truth. She thinks that they are supposed to be.
Did you read my letter?
Yes, that was
Ice machine.
quite uncalled for.
What do you mean?
Thank you for the donation, though. It was helpful. But I thought we were going to work on something.
It's dangerous here. You don't need to be here.
What do you mean it's dangerous?
I would say this is the safest place you could be.
Because it's a safe house.
Yep.
He's right, darling. This is the safest place we could be.
Is there a back door here? Has anybody seen yet?
No, nobody.
Hey,
I tried to say something a second ago. At some point in this discussion, I guess Urus has stumbled into the room, still exhausted, of course, and has looked at Sybil and asked her, "Have you seen Jax again?"
Who's Jax?
Never mind. Goes and like sits down. He doesn't even reach furniture. He just like sits in a corner.
Well, I can see that we have inconvenienced you. So I guess we'll be leaving.
No, you ain't going nowhere.
Well,
actually,
I mean,
What,
can
now
we-
you're holding us here?
Hold on, wait.
can you watch Two Orphans?
We'll just.
That's a
hey,
good
everybody.
question.
Everybody,
orphans?
please, no, whoa. We're getting way too ahead of ourselves. They can go wherever they want. You don't even stop it.
They involve
Stop
themselves.
pushing them away.
Why do you have orphans, Quincyble?
Can we offer you some tea?
That would be lovely.
All right, let's huddle in the kitchen in the
Hey, Corvus, you got any tea?
Corvus, do you have tea?
I'll look up at him.
Sorry, the lady of the house is indisposed at the moment.
Quincy starts drawing all the curtains, closing anything that he can, locking things.
Corvus is
What
gonna
are
like
you
try
doing?
to open quietly the top window. And slide it on the top of the
You
room.
left?
Oh my
He
god.
is like the ultimate sentry. He just slips on out, and it's like
I'm gonna look out. Did anybody see him come in? Is there anybody looking around? Nobody's following anybody.
You didn't see anything.
anything.
Quincy, you are acting crazy. What are you doing?
You don't have to whisper. We have two kids. We're trying to get rid of them.
Okay,
Where did you find two kids?
that Rask, that.
And one of us is a dad now, apparently. Okay.
All right, first off, Rask, everything you're saying is with the wrong tone. You're saying, first off, we're not trying to get rid of these children. We're trying to find a better
Forever home.
a better home for them.
Sybil, when you say you know all, like how much is all? All. What? Where do the kids disappear to at the orphanage?
I'll have to meditate on that. I'll get back to you.
Awesome. Guys, we don't even have to worry. She's got this.
Anyways, about that tea, let me go find some.
Here, I'll help you.
Oh, thank you, Sybil. Yeah,
I think she knows where it's at.
I appreciate you saying that for her.
He is right, you know.
All right. Well, I will let you lead the way, Sybil.
Follow me.
She leads you through many rooms.
Oh, this is a nice room, yes.
We passed the kitchen a few doors back.
I'm just investigating the looks of the place.
We don't have to do that, and I lock.
Here we are, the kitchen.
Yes, right here in the kitchen, just like you said. All right, let's get on that tea, shall we? Let me find a kettle.
I'll help you.
Yes.
Give me the extendo pot.
Oh, hey, Buck, I got you something. I know this isn't really the best time, but here. And I pop it out and hand it to...
Whoa!
Jinsey, puts her hands on her hips and just kind of glares at you.
Jinsey does? I just glare back. I go sit down and just sit.
He absolutely wrecks this girl's heart. Just 100% destroys it. She lets him in for a little bit longer, and he just decides to mean mug her for doing the exact same thing. How dare you? How dare you love me?
Wow.
Quincyble, what is going on? Your letter...
I told you this isn't a good time. And then you tracked us down somehow, which kind of scares me for several reasons.
Do you think I would hurt you?
Not you, no, I think I'm gonna hurt you. You don't need to be around us.
Well, you've definitely done that.
Man, she is shooting shots, Quince.
Rask, shut up!
Sorry.
Once, shut up!
I can't help but notice she's wrecking you, dude.
Corvus is going to sneak around to the window and peek in.
I drew the blinds.
He did.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But not the ones up there where he crawled out.
I still can't see in though from down there. That's where I was at, is down there.
I don't know if I communicated this.
He knocks on his own door. Come back.
No, I wasn't going to do that.
Hey, guys, can I come back into my own house?
My idea is that Corvus has a hidden loft that only he can get with his spider climb. And there's just hay everywhere that he lays in.
I think at this point, Gillard just assumes this isn't his home.
First is asleep in the corner, just sitting up against the wall.
It's just not. This isn't a good time. Very bad time.
What is going on?
I can't.
Who are these children?
Tell you, they're orphans. We got them off the street.
Why do you have orphans? Take them to the orphanage.
That's a bad place for them to go.
Why?
Did you know that they buy children? 50 gold apiece if you take kids to the orphanage.
That's weird.
Yeah, sure is. Then once they're in there, they disappear.
How do you know that?
Because of these kids. They told us that they know children that went in there and never came out. Brothers and sisters of kids that they were friends with.
Maybe they got adopted.
No, not true. Why would they not come back for the brother that was in the street? They said they knew a little boy named Tyler, and his sister went in there, and she went to a forever home, and then never came to get her brother? Doesn't make much sense.
Maybe the parents didn't want a bratty little boy. I don't know.
Doesn't add up.
If you say so.
Holy crap, what if this is actually all legit operation? And we just busted there.
Too late for that.
We've come too far.
Anyway, the orphanage does not make sense. Things are not as they seem with the orphanage. Also, at this moment, we're trying to help all of the store owners down there in the market that are getting just run over by this Lord Dewberry clown.
Did you have something to do with the dead bodies?
Oh, no, I don't know anything about that. But what, were those his men?
That's what people are saying.
Okay, well, they were coming to burn somebody's business down.
And you did something about it?
No, we didn't.
How do you know they were doing that then?
I feel like you need to roll for that one.
You know what, Jinsey?
She loves him, so she believes everything he says.
You know what, Jinsey? Yes, we did kill him. Killed him. Graveyard dead out there in the courtyard. And if any more show up tonight, we're going to kill them too.
Oh, now she's really not
That's
leaving.
their blood on his shirt over there.
I wiped it off. I'm in the kitchen. You can't even point at me. You can't point at me.
They are bad people. Everything is not just beautiful roses and everything in this town like you think it is. It's a horrible place. I can't believe I was ever here willingly.
Her face kind of like goes from shock to kind of angry.
It's the best some of us have.
Yeah, well, you should get out while you can.
Sybil, let's go.
I hear that, I guess. She says it loud enough for Sybil, I guess I hear.
I knew we weren't going to be here long.
Oh, you're not staying for tea?
No, I should have told you we wouldn't be.
Oh, well,
It was just going to be really awkward in there, and I didn't want to be there for it.
I'm just going to dump out the water, you know. Well, it was very good seeing you again, Sybil.
You as well. If you ever need your fortune told, please come to me.
Absolutely. Jinsey.
We'll see you next week.
Good seeing you.
Jinsey, I tried to tell you that I was trying to do what's best for you, and you won't listen to me, so this is how it's going to have to be. Sorry.
It's going to have to be what way?
I can't see you right now. I can't be around you. It's dangerous. For you and us.
Okay.
Unless you can tell us where Dewberry is, and then we can like solve this up real fast, and then he can talk to you tomorrow.
Is that what you want? You don't know what Dewberry is?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know where he is.
I'm going to guess that you're not going to tell me.
Why should I?
You're right. Why should you tell him? Quincy, could you leave?
Yeah. And
Do you think you could leave, Quincy?
hey, go find Corvus.
Making a move on your woman.
Well, you know what? I am going to leave, because wherever you two are going, I'm going to walk with you there.
We're going back to the nest.
Good. Walk all the way there with you.
I thought you didn't want to be around us.
Well, I don't, but I'm going to have to now.
Why?
Because somebody's going to follow you out of here or something.
Why is anyone going to follow us?
It's probably going to be Corvus, honestly.
I don't know. I don't know who's watching.
Why is
I don't
anyone
know what's
watching
going
you?
on.
Who watches the watchers?
We're working with a group that we don't even know who they are. We're in a pickle.
Did you read that message on the ground?
What's the deal, Pickle?
Okay, I'm gonna open the door.
You are
and
not going with us.
Yes, I am.
Wait a minute. How did you find us?
She knows where you... She said...
How?
Rask, whose side are you on?
I'm on your side, but you're just killing yourself, man. We got enough room in there for her to bunk with you, and you're over here trying to push her out the door. Now
I
she
would
knows we
not
don't
stay
kill
in a
people.
room with him.
Yeah, that's fine, dear. Stay with Eris.
There's not room in my room.
Actually, y'all have a free bed.
No, they don't. He burned it.
Oh, yeah, so y'all could sleep together.
I open the door and motion for them to walk out.
What? Wait, she
She
knows
sits-
where
she sits down on the
Dewberry
couch.
is.
And you
Maybe
just
I don't
told
wanna
her
leave
we killed those people.
Yeah, I want to hear about that. How'd you kill him?
With our weapons. Now, where's Dewberry?
Get out.
Everyone else seems to want me to stay.
You're not going to tell us anything if you stay.
We are in the worst possible situation right now. We're pushing and we're pulling. Everybody needs to not talk at this moment. Let's just all take a
I
deep
think we
breath.
need to separate the two lovebirds here.
Great idea, Sybil.
God,
Needed
she
hormones
knows
in the room.
Everything.
I've been trying to tell you.
Sybil is just the wisest woman ever.
She winks at you.
I look outside.
Respect.
Is Corvus outside?
Yes.
Are you just
I am at the window somewhere there.
hanging off the side of the wall in the middle of the day?
No, he's like outside on the ground.
Oh, looking in the window.
Laying flat under a window.
You see a cloaked figure looking in the window. All of your fears are realized.
He's not even cloaked. He's just wearing like an overcoat.
Corvus,
like,
come back inside.
Yeah, the overcoat is hanging down over his head.
no, he's not. He's literally standing on the ground, like right outside the window, is what I was picturing, and just like him, just kind of listening in, not even really watching.
Come back
See the
inside.
shadowy figure standing in the rain outside.
I agree with Sybil. Please, someone get him out of here.
Corvus.
Quincy, go to your room.
Go to your room, Quincible.
I leave.
To your room or to
No, I'm leaving. I walk away.
Peeky, go help
Shut
Quince.
the door. I'm outside.
All right, Peeky's going with you.
Peeky lands on your shoulder.
Yeah, Peeky's
on you.
hanging out.
Could I
he
hear?
doesn't
Could I
poop
hear
on
the
friends.
yelling back and forth?
Yeah, absolutely. Other people are kind of looking at the house, like as they walk by. Not too, like not all the way across, but like people are kind of close by. Just kind of keep going.
Oh, sounds like that went swimmingly.
I just keep walking.
Now, are you going to answer some of my questions or not?
Yeah, lady, you answer ours. Please.
Yeah, because you already know everything. We don't.
Jinsey, yep, no, we.
Oh, is this Genzi?
Yeah.
Crap.
No, listen.
We answered your question. We killed them with weapons.
Why did you kill them?
Let's let her ask her questions. She has a right to ask questions at the very least.
Did you really kill those people?
Since Quincy
No,
let
we unlived them.
since Quincy let the cat out of the bag, yes.
Why?
Because the operation that is being run by Lord Dewberry is not beneficial to the city. It's not for the good of the people. It's not helping anybody. It's hurting people.
Why didn't you like turn it into the Duchess or something?
Because he's a lord.
He would have intercepted the message.
He has a title.
Well, people abuse their power.
But he would have intercepted the message and then.
You just thought you could
came
go and
after
kill
us first.
people?
No. That's not how we approach the situation at all. Okay? We did not. I can't remember if this is a lie or if it's the truth, but we didn't strike first.
I didn't actually kill anyone.
You just set an ambush.
We didn't strike first.
Well, I didn't. I was.
That's right.
Tried to run them off.
Yeah.
Tried to run them off. They didn't.
You're not there.
I know. I'm just saying what happened.
Sorry.
Refreshing.
What we did was we.
You don't have to actually leave.
What we did is we were.
Quincy got sent to his room.
Poor emo Quincy.
What we tried to do was we tried to get these guys to bug off when they were trying to burn down somebody's business for not paying basically hush money or security money, whatever.
Okay. Sounds like they had it coming, but why you? Why did you decide to do this?
It's hard to say, and I look over at Corvus.
No, he was outside with.
I didn't
Only
know.
Quincy saw him when he left.
Did you go walk off with Quincy?
No, it's just.
You're still standing by the window?
Standing.
Okay.
Creeper.
In all honesty, Jinsey, I am not at liberty to say, but suffice it to say, not for selfish gain.
Okay, fine. So, everything he said in that letter, things being in danger, us, like...
I'm not sure exactly what the letter said, so...
Okay.
I don't...
Are you really going after Dewberry?
Yes.
I really do know where he lives. I could tell you.
That would be very helpful.
I want to know what you're doing with these two first.
I'm really...
They are not going with us.
No, I'm really trying to find them a place that's not the orphanage, where they can at least learn to be productive to society. They can be an artisan. They can be some sort of apprentice or something. Like, I want to find them a good place to go, because as far as we've seen, the orphanage is not a good place for
we
children.
Can't seem to trust anyone else because apparently there's a 50 gold wager on turning in any child to the orphanage, which is where we're trying to keep them out of. And they're deathly afraid
Bruce
of
could
going.
always use help.
Quincy was against that.
Even Sybil, she could have some help setting up her tents and stuff.
Quincy was hard against us.
We
even
also
asking you.
We also believe they would run away at the first sign of being left anywhere.
But-
That's why we kept them around.
But upon the conversations I've had today, I don't believe they will.
Probably not.
I think they've got a very valuable lesson. Here's the thing: these boys were in with the men that were going to burn down the business. They weren't there to burn down the business. They were within their place of operation.
A lot of those kind of gangs have children for distractions and pickpocketing and stuff.
Exactly, and so they're coming from that background. So the one thing I didn't want to do was to let them continue doing what they're doing, because either they end up like the people that we ran into last night, or that they go to the orphanage and don't come back.
Listen, I don't know what Quincy has told you all about us. We are not some uppity, flutity group. Okay, I was an orphan. I had a rough growing up. I understand their life just fine.
He was just wanting to protect you. He's worried that what we're mixed up in will come back on all of you.
He is afraid of the repercussions of if somebody within some other rough group saw these kids and recognized them within your group.
Did you all just come to town to cause trouble?
No.
Yes.
Well, kind of.
Kind of.
In a way.
Yeah,
Surely not for this dewberry. There must be something else.
The short version is we just want to do good things.
There we go. That's
Which in a town as dirty as this messes things up.
We are good people trying to do good things. And
we brought Rask.
And Rask was one.
And Quincy loves you.
She gets an icy look on her face.
Because at every turn he has been trying to protect you.
Enough of that. Miss Dewberry, you're gonna want to go up to the upper limits, and she gives you an address and a description of a house. It's got a large courtyard in front of it, bricked off, cast iron gates, lots of ivy on the walls. You can't miss it.
Will it have his name on the gate or something?
well, if she gave us the address, we'll.
Yeah.
Oh, she gives. Okay, right.
How do you spell Jinsey again?
Jinsy.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to double check I had that right.
How do you know where he lives?
I have.
I mean, if she's been looking for somebody to.
I've paraded around the upper limits doing works and things.
Interesting.
No, this is a common thing. They've been looking for a benefactor for a long time.
Exactly. Yeah, that's not what was interesting. I don't care so much about that anymore. Thanks for the information. Can you go get my bird?
What?
From Quincy?
I don't know where he went.
You lost it?
No, he's protecting Quincy. Duh.
Well, see if you can send your consciousness into it. It means he's within an
Yeah, I very well could, but she needs to go get him. We'll keep the all-knowing
to him.
woman here.
Like a hostage?
No, like our friend who knows everything.
I cut eyes at Rask.
What, Buck?
What are you doing?
I need my bird back. And she needs to go tell Quince she's sorry.
I'm not sorry.
You should be. You upset him.
He's definitely sorry.
He doesn't act it.
Well, he's a man.
Listen, he's
A half man.
He's putting on.
He's putting on a disguise kit.
He's putting on a very brave face. To be honest, ever since we came into town and he saw you, he's been scared to death. To death, Jinsey.
Makes no sense.
The moment we got to the rats with wings nest, it's a seagull. They're rats with wings. They're also called rats with wings. Anyway, ever since we got to the seagull's nest, he's been. Seagulls are called that too.
Also bats.
Yeah,
There's a lot of things called rats with wings.
Yeah, basically anything with wings.
Alada.
Batman. The Batman.
There's a website.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's not in the Forgotten Realms or anything.
The bats with wings are.
Okay.
Let's go.
Rats with wings.
Yeah, bats with wings are in the Forgotten Realms. They're called bats.
Anyway,
Do you need someone to watch them tonight?
Yes.
We can do it here if you don't want them to leave.
that
mean,
that would be great.
Yep. You say, what do you do if they try to leave?
I said, when you leave.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We would like for someone to watch them. That'd be great.
Sibylla and I can stay and watch them.
I can't tell you how much I appreciate that.
Oh, it has nothing to do with that. I just think it'd piss off Quincy. And that's what I want to do right now.
I can appreciate that sentiment. I really can. I'm a man of various appreciations.
Sybil, is our mission going to succeed tonight?
Indubitably.
Oh, yes. Wait, we have 2 missions.
If you put your minds to it, you can accomplish anything.
Oh my gosh.
So full of wisdom.
Absolutely genius.
You and I should go out, darling.
Listen, is there anything?
You don't have enough facial hair for me.
We're going to be going out at right around.
I knew that.
Right when the sun goes down. Is there anything that I can get you before the sun goes down that would make you stay more hospitable here?
How's that tea coming along?
Water should be. I guess at that time we just hear.
He dumped it.
I'll get it put back on.
We can do it.
All right, I'm gonna have Peeky start pecking at Quince's head.
Are you within 100 feet, AJ?
Absolutely not.
It doesn't work.
All right, guys, I'll be back. I gotta take out the door. I don't know how to work this bird yet. I gotta go find Quince.
Okay.
Ura's still just like nodding off in the corner.
All right, let's take a few minutes break. I need to use the restroom real quick, and then we'll do something. You okay, AJ? Screw all.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Commoners of D&D. If you're new here, we appreciate you stopping by. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode, and give us a nice review to let us know you enjoyed the podcast. If you've been with us for a while, we appreciate your continued support and sticking with us. Don't worry, there's plenty more to come from the Commoners of D&D. If you like the podcast, but you still can't seem to get enough of the Commoners, you can check out our Instagram and Facebook at The Commoners Official, and you can check out our YouTube channel, The Commoners, for even more exclusive content, more fun, and more of the Commoners of D&D. And don't forget to catch us back here for our talk show, Say It in Common, where we go in depth about the campaign, our everyday lives, movies, video games, sports, current events, anything we decide to talk about. We talk about it all, not just Dungeons & Dragons, on Say It in Common with the Commoners of D&D. I was going toward, the market, toward where Quentin's shop is and everything.
You gonna go visit with Quentin again?
No, I was just going to go down there.
Okay.
Quince!
Do I make it all the way? I mean, I thought
Sure.
it's like 15 minutes.
Yeah, easily.
Well, you're going to find Quentin dead in front of a shop.
I'm just gonna sit on a bench like I did the day before and just wait
Okay.
till evening is my plan,
While you're waiting,
or till my
you're-
friends get there.
What time is it right now?
5 or 6.
I was there, so I think it's starting to get dusk.
Yeah. So while you're sitting there, you hear a voice. Quincy, can I expect you and the others for dinner tonight?
Is this Thren?
It's Thren. Sending. You were supposed to come to dinner.
Is it in his head?
Yeah.
We're a little preoccupied, Thren.
Okay, no problem. Same invitation for tomorrow.
Quince!
How long has it been?
He was.
You sat there
sprinting.
for a while, and he's sprinting. So.
He was sprinting, and I think he's faster than all.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna answer him.
Hey, Peeky's still on your.
Oh, I've got Peeky.
Yeah, so you know right where he is once you get within 100 feet of him.
Quince!
I'm not answering him,
And then-
but he can come to me.
As I run to you, Peeky flies to me, and we embrace midway.
I don't make eye contact.
And I give
with him.
Peeky the best kiss that singes my lips.
Long.
Just right on the top of the head. You know, he's a bird. You can't be kissing birds on the mouth. What's wrong with you? Quince, what's wrong, dude?
Would you keep your voice down?
You have just been in the angriest
Would
mood.
you sit down?
Are you like...
Sit down on the bench.
Sit. sat.
Sitting.
I'm just kind of, I'm sitting kind of looking away from him. I'm not looking toward him when he sat down.
Quince, bro, you gotta calm. You gotta be calm, man.
I'm plenty calm.
You gotta be calm, dude.
Plenty calm.
This chick, she don't mean nothing. We just need information. Unless she does mean something. Quince. And if she does, that's cool too. Nobody cares.
What does she know? Did you run her off? What happened?
Actually, I came looking for you, Quince, if you were wondering. And Peeky, but, I was worried about you. Obviously, that's why I sent Peeky with you.
Did they go home? Did they leave?
Nope, they're watching the orphans for us tonight.
So we've drug them into the situation?
I don't think it was really, there was a way of not doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there was. If you all would have cooperated with me.
You told them we killed people, Quince. You brought them in
What are they gonna do with that information? I thought it would scare her off. She doesn't understand why it's dangerous to be around us. So I thought I'd let her know.
We're murderers.
Without context.
You don't want to be around me, kid. I'm a bad boy.
I'm a bad man.
I chew on cigarette
Well,
sticks.
let's just make it through the night then. You can deal with it tomorrow. And I promise, I will have no say in your situation.
Where are they taking the kids?
They're keeping them there. They're staying with
At
us.
Corvus's house?
Absolutely.
They're staying at Corvus's house.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened, but I think she has to bunk with you. It's the craziest thing. I don't make sleeping arrangements.
We're not gonna be there all night.
Yeah, but
We're here.
when you come back, she said that. Yeah.
I'll stay somewhere else.
Right, yeah, that's fine. You can actually sleep with me and G. That's fine. Yeah, whatever you want. We'll butt out of your business, but
Oh, will you?
absolutely. I care more about you than her.
It's
I
a
don't
little
even know
too.
her.
It's a little too late now, Rask.
Well, it was a little too late whenever you told
You
her we
drug them
killed
in.
people.
If they die, I'm done.
Well, they're safer with us then, right?
No. We don't know how deep this is gonna go. Who's gonna know things? Where we're gonna end up? We get with these circle people. We end up having to cross them. They start killing people we know that we're associated with. You know how these things go. You ever read a book? Probably not. Bad question.
Okay. They didn't teach us to read in the orphanage. So thanks for that.
You weren't
Quince.
in an orphanage.
I was in the Inkling. How do you know I wasn't in an orphanage? I was raised by a bunch of monks.
They didn't speak.
Yeah, they don't teach you to read. At all.
Okay, well. Sorry.
Don't be. It's okay.
He reads
It's cool.
fists.
Is anybody else coming down here? I thought you were going to the orphanage. Why are you even here?
Because, Quince,
You had to come get your bird?
no, I had to come get my buddy. The bird's a new buddy.
This is where I'm stationed for the night, so I'm staying here.
By yourself.
Until the rest get here?
You heard that she gave the address before you left.
Right, yeah.
Of what? Dewberry's house?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we have Dewberry's address.
So do we not need to be down here tonight?
Probably not, Quince.
Do we know if anybody's coming down here tonight? I mean, like, are they coming to burn
No,
anything
Quince.
down?
No, Quince.
We're going to Dewberry's house.
Y'all are going to Dewberry's house.
You're still going to the orphanage?
I mean, if that's okay with you.
Why don't we
Quince.
just all go to Dewberry's house and just burn the whole thing down with him in it?
Okay. All right. Okay.
Emo Quincy.
Can we leave the girls for the night then? Deal with it tomorrow?
Leave them where? At Corvus's house?
At Corvus's.
Yeah, because we're not going to be there. So
Okay. All right. As long as you're good, I'm good.
I'm not really that comfortable with them being there alone.
You want to leave Peeky?
For attention down.
What is he gonna do?
Oh, he's got moves. I got the sheet. He's got moves. Peeky's a bad dude. He's worried about the girls.
Who are you talking to?
My bird. Peeky.
Okay, so we're going to Dewberry's house?
Yes.
Okay, so we need to go back up there to Corvus's house then?
Absolutely.
I'm not going in.
Okay. That's fine. I think Corvus is like hanging out on the outside near the window or something. You just chill with him.
Okay, good deal.
All right. Well, let's go then.
From above you, you hear, "Hey."
Followed you here.
Okay, I guess I'll go back with Rask.
All right. You want to hardcore parkour through these streets?
No, I'd like to walk at a reasonable pace.
Absolutely, that's what I was thinking too.
Thank you.
Peaky's idea.
Okay, so y'all head back? Yeah. All right, so what's going on back at Corvus's house? Corvus, you still outside?
I'm gonna say that he's like by this time climbed back into the inside of the building to the.
Not what, through the front door?
No.
Climb through the window.
Not to expose.
Now he's sitting at the top of the stairs, just peeking down.
He's just gonna sit upstairs and just listen.
His eyes are super wide and bloodshot.
Man, this group has gotten so emo. He's just sitting in the dark listening to things.
Thinking
real hard.
All right, so to Dewberries then.
Okay, so what? Yeah, is anything going on? Any conversations? Any plannings going on?
I do want to say
Any conversations with Sybil or Genzi in this like 30-minute time frame of a temper tantrum being thrown?
here's what I think. Why can't I think of Gillard's name? Gillard.
Yes.
Urist. I would say Quincy, but he's not here. We have Dewberry's address, so are we going there?
Yeah, I think we're better off just going straight to the source.
All right. What if
I would hate it if Quentin's shop was burned down, because there are some thugs left.
Right.
But I mean, if it would make you guys feel better, we can hit the shop up after we leave Dewberry's place. The question is, are we just gonna scout his place tonight, or are we actually gonna infiltrate? Because if we infiltrate, probably better off having everybody. So
There's nothing actually pressing right now at the orphanage. We were just going to watch what happens tonight.
right.
May I offer an idea?
Yeah.
So, since we hit those thugs just last night, Dewberry might send more to the same shop. If we just leave him, then they might kill him. It doesn't matter that we helped him once if they just escalate
backers
things.
that we're waiting on.
Yeah, they can be showing up.
Quentin's shop's still open.
Yeah.
Just gonna go see him again.
So I told him I would walk him home.
Yeah, like we do totally have obligations to this guy right now.
I think he closes around 7.
Oh, okay.
Then I would have waited until 7. I wouldn't have left with Rask. I would have told him what I was doing. I forgot.
Ras is gonna let us know that.
That's why I went down there.
Okay.
Are you? So are you going to stay with me there, or? Okay.
No. You let us. Oh, never mind.
Okay.
You said it was like 6, wasn't it?
Yeah, 5 or
So
6. Yeah.
we would have gotten back if we had walked back. It would have been 6:30.
Yeah.
So we're just going to wait until Quentin leaves.
We have no idea where Quincy and Ras went.
Okay.
Do we have pen and paper? Do we need to have that in our bag to be able to do this in game?
I would assume you have your stuff.
Okay. Okay. Can we write him a note and have Peeky take it to him?
Absolutely.
All right. We'll meet. We'll meet up
My
at
God.
Dewberry's.
Use that Phoenix.
We'll meet up at Dewberry's house then.
Do you know where Dewberry's house is?
I assume that.
Does he remember? Okay. You heard the address. Okay. Okay, then that's what we'll do. We'll meet them there. We'll walk Quentin home.
There's a pecking at the window. You'll see a fire.
Everybody hide.
Probably Corvus.
You hear the window upstairs open and there's a flutter as someone jumps out. You see a flame kind of like behind the windowsill. I think it's that bud.
Go open the window.
You think?
I try to be humble sometimes.
We've got people coming in and out of this house. We got domestic disturbances. Now we got flaming birds hanging around at the window. We're done.
It's carrying a piece of paper that's on fire.
The note. What does the note say, Rask? What's the note say, Rask?
We'll meet at Dewberry's.
It says, "Oh
It just says it doesn't give a time.
Under the shade of night, we shall meet at Dewberry's.
We'll see you there eventually, guys.
Love, Daddy.
Okay. Yeah, who got the letter?
All right.
So, are we all gonna go to Dewberry's, or are we gonna continue with the split party idea?
That was
you guys-
also had
Quincy
to have
and
been on the
Rask
note.
are out of this because they're gone.
Well, that was part of the note because he had changed my mind to go with y'all
Well, I
to
know,
Dewberry's
but-
instead.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess it's just what do they want to continue to the orphanage or go with us?
I think if y'all are hitting Dewberry's, I think we need
all the
everyone.
force just in case, because there's a chance, we considering the fact that y'all killed some of his people, that he may be defending himself in his home. Holding
That's
up.
what we're counting on.
Okay, so I guess we'll meet Rask and Quincy there, hopefully, in one piece.
It's all going to be fine.
Well, now we know. Spoiler alert.
That's a cool catchphrase that I should definitely incorporate.
Does Quentin come out?
Yeah. Hey,
He's alive?
are you really walking me to my home? You don't need to. I don't need you knowing where I live, too.
Okay, fine. Go by yourself.
No, you can come.
We can come? Okay. Come on, Rask.
Wow.
Let's take him home.
All right. Quince, you sure know how to make
Perception
friends.
check to see if anybody's following him.
What if he takes you to Dewberry's house? He lives there with him. It's his little cousin.
Oh, bad. 8. No. 10.
Doesn't seem like anyone's following you. There's lots of people out. People are going home. Their shops are closing, and people are just headed home. So there's a lot of people, so you can't really tell if anyone's following you.
Okay.
He doesn't live in the upper limits. He lives just 15 or 20 minutes away, but in the wrong direction from the Church of the King courtyard. So you're kind of getting a little farther away than you need to, or from your friends, but you make it there, no problem. He has a small kind of apartment house. And thanks.
Have a good night.
You doing something tonight?
Well, that's none of your business.
What business is it of yours, Quentin?
Good luck. He goes in and you hear like 5 locks.
Wow, that guy's rude.
Huh. None of your business. Man, what a rude guy.
None of your business. Good luck. So rude.
Gosh. All right, Quince, let's do this.
All right. To Dewberry's.
To Dewberry's.
Before we leave, I take the boys aside, just me and them. I say, listen, these two are very good friends of ours, and they seem to be very kind. Please, just look after them tonight, okay?
They'll be safe with us.
Thank you.
As y'all are all headed out the door, Jinsey comes over to you, Buck, and she kind of pulls you back. Watch out for Quincy out there, okay?
I always do.
She leans up and kisses you on the cheek.
Oh, okay.
Give that to him for me, please.
Absolutely. I absolutely will.
Thank you.
Full physical contact and everything.
You hear the door lock as you all leave.
And then another door unlocks.
The door to my heart.
It's 10 o'clock. Y'all actually want to do the combat? Or do y'all want to just wait till next time?
I'm cool with whatever.
She's here to get her husband.
I'm good to stay if the majority wants to do it. I'm down to do it. She can just go home, come back, and pick me up.
It doesn't matter to me either way.
I mean, I'm game because that's my ride unless he says we're done.
Yeah, I'm your ride, actually. You're my ride.
Yeah.
It's your ride. I'm just driving.
Is the consensus we're staying?
I'm in the same mindset as Kyle, so like my vote hinges on everybody else.
AJ, do you need to head home?
I don't need to.
Do you
10 o'clock.
I'm wore out. I'll tell
Okay.
you that.
Okay.
We'll call it.
I just didn't want to make the decision.
I'm ready to play.
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
Screw you, we're playing.
If that's what y'all want to do, that's fine.
No, it's all good.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. Sorry for no more we've not had combat in forever. But a lot of interesting stuff. Good to be back. We're going to plan for next month.
Yes.
And we'll see y'all next time on the Commoners of D&D. Check out Tiger Skull RPG, y'all.
And Torchlight Express.
And Torchlight Express.
And check us out on Twitch.
Twitch. What did I say?
Express.
Why am I saying Express? Torchlight Press for all of your pressing needs.
Someone buy me a candle.